All right. What's good, y'all? This is DJ and King Leo Picasso here for NXT Stand and Deliver 2024. King Leo, what's going on, man?
What's going on, DJ? Man, ready for the get this show kicked off, man. It is the big weekend is popping. You know what I mean? It's been popping since what was that Tuesday, really?
Yeah, yeah. It's been a week. It's been a stacked week. It's gonna be a stacked weekend.
Man,
We out here.
just trying to get. I'm still tired from rehearsals. I'm tired from uh everything that I did this week from the other show with Arian going through the shocker of doing commentary for the first time. That shit was extra. And now to what I mean, I've been waiting for this all weekend to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Oh
oh,
yeah, WrestleMania weekend lit, especially this year. If you watching and if you don't know, if you're a follower, then you know. If you're new to the channels, then I'm DJ with Farside TV, and that's King Leo Picasso with no dirt sheets. King Leo just did a show for another promotion outside of WWE, and he was commentating on that, doing this thing there, and just sowing the seeds and spreading the ground. So be on the lookout and listen out for him. King Leo be doing this thing out here.
yes, man. It's I appreciate it, man. It's definitely one of those things. Definitely we'll get into. I see Metaphor is Metaphor coming out right now.
Yes, Metaphor. They talking about Metaphor. They've been reduced to comedy skits as of late. I don't know. Ever since Noam Dar lost his cup, he was had the longest ever. They've been relegated to skits. So I don't know what direction they're going, like a comedy thing. Uh, we got Robert Brown in the building. What's going on?
RB was good, brother.
Promoting the channels.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. We definitely. I still got to reach out to your boy #Truth, man, and it's coming. This week has just been hectic, and I definitely want to tap in with him. Sandman invited me up yesterday to the panel, but I had to go do the rap show last night that I had to go record for. Like, it's just been getting busy, man. So you know what I mean. I'm enjoying it. And I was out promoting the wrestling shit last night while I was doing that. I'm like, yo, y'all gotta. You know what I mean? Or whatever y'all doing, it's not working. Come to Death Row.
Come to Death Row. For real.
Meta you. What they doing? Oh, they just showing all of them doing okay.
I don't know if we starting off with that 6-woman tag match or what, but I would have used that for like a transition to the main event. Probably like the second to last match.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going over the whole package. Never mind. I think they're going over the whole package. We're going to see.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's mad early. I'm still, let me see.
Robert said, with your permission, can I call you Go DJ? Yes, sir. Hey, that's my GOAT. Lil Wayne's my GOAT. So I'm good. I'm glad to be attached. I ain't gonna get into the song review I did, but
oh man, I watched it.
Man, I tried. Like King Leo said the same thing I was thinking. Like I tried to like it, like especially the way it started, but nah, man, don't bring that one.
Man, they are. I don't know, man. I mean, he wanted to give us something light, I guess, in light of everything that's going on with you can't really outshadow the J. Cole and Kendrick situation right now.
Well, it was supposed to be an album. He was supposed to do that Wheezy Out of Here joint collab, but it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I was pretty disappointed, but that might have been for the best. He might have called an audible on that, looking at the situation, because Wayne don't really keep up with the current day stuff. So one of his members of his team probably was like, yeah, you might want to cool it on the album thing right now because what's going on, like you just said. So
you can't step on it. And J. Cole dropped his album, so it's like but I mean, maybe J. Cole asked him to push it back, since if Wayne would have dropped, they would have stepped all over that, man. And honestly,
yeah.
What you think about, since we got a little time, what you think about who's up for you right now?
As far as Cole and Kendrick?
Yeah.
Oh, Kendrick. Cole is in recovery right now. He's trying to get his chops back. Kendrick ain't stopped. Sorry, Cole. I like Cole, but ain't nobody mess with King Kendrick. I'm sorry.
I agree. I mean, I'm biased, so because I come from the dungeon, so what I mean. I'm always gonna be biased. I'm sorry. It's just one of them things. Is I'm from the family, so if I don't ride and it's a problem, you know what I'm saying? Like I hate that I don't hate that it's like that, but it's just like that. It's what I mean. When you create it in the same dungeon as somebody and understand the cloth they cut from, it's a little different than what Cole might and I think that him and Drake think that it is coming for. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they understand what they're getting themselves into.
Nah, it's it's some of them things you just can't push. Like Drake didn't mess with Pusha T for a reason. You know what I mean? And it's like it's a difference.
Or Joe Budden.
Uh, huh?
Or Joe Budden.
Yeah, or
He still got to answer for that. He still has to answer for the Joe Budden diss, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I think I think Joe Budden methodically, if we're gonna keep it a buck, Joe destroyed Drake.
But it's a popularity contest, so they ain't gonna say Joe Budden destroyed Drake.
Nah, they won't. But you know what I mean. Real rap heads know the real, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Joe Budden destroyed Drake.
Yeah,
But
people act like Joe can't get down. Like Joe can get down lyrically. It's like it's kind of like that Eminem and MGK situation. Like people act like Eminem just slapped MGK, but I'm like, I liked MGK's diss. Me personally, I thought he did his thing.
I thought he did too, but Kill Shot was something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a different M.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And okay, who we got coming out first? Who is this?
We got the tag team championship match starting with Nathan Frazier and Axiom.
Okay.
And for those who don't know, man, that Braun Breaker, like that's my second favorite song in the WWE right now, the theme. Because you got to hear it in the headphones, bro. That bass is crazy.
Oh yeah, I see. I'm gonna have to listen to the slap.
Like it puts you in the mind of some real Attitude Era, like 90s rock.
Oh yeah, I definitely gotta check it. Okay, I see Nathan
Here you go.
Frazier.
See, they even coming out to his music. They know he had the dope song.
I'm starting to like Axiom a little bit more.
I'm glad. Yeah, they turned. That beat is crazy. I could rap over that beat. I ain't gonna lie. That beat is smooth. Axiom and Nathan Frazier getting a nice little push over the last few weeks.
Oh, absolutely. I think I wonder if they might take this.
Well, it would be a nice change of pace just because Braun Breaker ain't even supposed to be here. You know what I mean? He's officially a SmackDown member. But so I don't know how long they're gonna ride the wave. But they've been on speed lately too. Nathan Frazier.
Hey, you know what's funny about speaking of YouTube speed is the fact that I mean on the speed tip they're doing bigger numbers than NXT right. I mean, and in AEW right now, which is crazy. Although it's I mean, you're going to get more views because it's shown on socials, but I mean, it's just being ahead of that curve and knowing to like actually do a deal with the companies to do that.
More than AEW?
Yeah, they're doing like this the same, if not bigger. Matter of fact, they did 3 million on just recently.
That's still crazy because it's still mid card, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
Matches already getting started. They getting a good head start on Braun Breaker and them. They is not playing.
The Wolf Dogs.
Yeah. Just don't let Braun Breaker run them ropes because he just as fast off them ropes.
Man, didn't they say he gets up to like 25 miles per hour on his, or 20 some miles per hour on his run?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. But I mean, I grew up a fan of his pops. I'm a big fan of, or not his pops. Let's call him his pops. Uncle
Scott, Rick.
Scott, Uncle Scott.
Mm-hmm.
You think Scott Steiner's his dad? He looked like his uncle. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that was his dad.
No, his dad is Rick.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Baron Corbin retaliating, coming off the clothesline. Baron Corbin getting over with the audience.
right, yeah, man. We trying to get
My,
everybody over to the channel.
my bad, RB. Yo, go DJ Jim Cornette comment on the Puff Daddy drama. Come on, RB.
I gotta
You in the
see it.
morning with Diddy, man.
Hey, RB is y'all love that the Puff Daddy news.
And RB said Killshot was alright, but it couldn't hang with Rap Devil. I'm sorry, y'all. That's what I'm saying. That MGK disc was crazy. It's just both songs were two different type of songs. People wasn't used to hearing Eminem on a current modern day trap beat, so it got extra buzz off that alone. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like word for word, I think MGK might have. I don't know. He gave him a run for his money, but they just tried to like squash MGK in that whole feud. I don't know why. Got Braun Breaker putting the knee on Axiom. Axiom and Nathan Frazier even get a good look on the game. The fact that they're in the game is good too.
Yeah, they both are in the game. I would love to see them you know what I mean, bring these outfits over, which
There you go, run the ropes. Ooh.
oh see, I'm not even I'm behind if he running let me see. Oh, they must have are you right behind me? What do you see right now? Because I
I
see
see Braun Breaker just standing there like I'm him. They about to show a replay of running the ropes, knocking Axiom inside out.
I think I might be ahead of you.
Okay, where you
Wait,
at
wait,
now?
wait, wait, wait. Or I might be behind you. Yep,
Baron Corbin is beating him up.
I'm behind you. So
Okay.
all right, this is me watching on. I'm gonna have to switch over to the other
Might have to kick out and refresh or something.
yeah. Just go over to watch it on what's the name? You told us to watch it on what's this on Chrome anyway, right? That's where you get the
Yeah, Chrome.
switch over to Chrome one time.
Chrome.
All right, what you see now?
Braun Breaker is bouncing Axiom off the rope.
All
Irish
right.
whip to the corner. Back elbow.
Yeah, we good money now. I'm back.
Braun Breaker with the push-ups.
Yeah, man. He is an absolute beast, man. Like growing up being a fan of his pops to now and his uncle, you know what I mean? I remember as a kid, that was my first time being introduced to WCW, bro. Like was seeing the Steiners, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like that was I remember my boy ordered a WCW pay-per-view and I didn't know what the fuck I didn't know what WCW was, bro. Like I'm like at all. He was like, "Yeah, I'm finna go watch wrestling." And I'm like, "All right, cool." You know, it was kind of like it was kind of like the video he sent me on Fly High, like where we was like we going to this wrestling match, but it was like me just going to watch a pay-per-view, right?
Yeah.
We got you, RB. So he's like, and so I'm like, all right. So he like, yo, I'm like, all right, what's this? And I'm like, bro, this ain't what is this, man? Who are these dudes? Like, this ain't, you know what I mean? WWF, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's this? And he like, oh, this is WCW, man. This is like in the 80s. So he like, it's WCW, you know what I'm saying? Or early 90s, I would say, maybe like 91. And he was like,
Oh
yeah,
dang.
you know what I
I
mean?
know it's a whole different world.
Oh my god! And I was just watching. I'm like, who is this? Who is Sting,
Nathan
bro?
Frazier with the running shooting star press. Baron Corbin kicks out at 2.5.
Yes,
Nathan
sir.
Frazier is slowly but surely looking like a mix between Pete Dunne
Mm-hmm.
and one half of Pretty Deadly.
I like that they're matching with their ring gear. You could tell that they really getting into the tag thing. Even Baron Corbin and well, him and Braun, they starting to separate each the clothing again. So I could tell that he must be getting ready to go solo soon.
Mm-hmm.
But I like Axiom and Nathan Frazier as a tag team. They're starting to grow on me as a tag team now.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of the matching gear as well.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, sharp drop kick right on the button. That's gonna be 2.5 solid. 2.9.
Good call.
They got some good ratings on the game too. Axiom at 74. I think Nathan Frazier's at 74 as well. And given everybody else's ratings, that's pretty generous since Austin Theory's at 72 and Grayson Waller's at 74. So they getting some love.
Absolutely. RB says Tupac I'll do both of them by miles. Oh, you talking about Eminem and who
MGK?
Oh, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Pac.
Yeah, that's Pac. And then RB, you said, what am I eating? I'm eating some. You ready for it? I'm eating some shrimp nachos. I'm gonna keep it simple by saying shrimp nachos. I hope I ain't looking crazy on here. I try not to eat on screen, but I ain't ate all day, and this
Man,
is
do your stuff.
fire. So
Do your stuff, man. We know how much wrestling we about to be watching today, man. Make sure everybody got their snacks. Don't worry about eating on stream. Don't worry about none of that. It's wrestling all weekend. We will be feeding y'all wrestling all weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going up from
especially tonight. Yeah.
from this to the game. Like we got something special planned with WWE 2K for y'all. Like that, we've been, you know, what I mean, we got a whole card set up of our own, what's the name, and that's going to keep coming as well as, you know, I'm definitely, I'm getting back into. I'm waiting until this week is over so I can get back into the what was that the other what was it the after the after show, so y'all get another episode of that. There will start coming more consistently, but I've been getting busy. So what it is now is the cameraman needs a cameraman. And I've been saying it for a week now. I gotta find a new cameraman. I'm gonna have to find me an editor to edit these videos because I just don't have the time. But I'm a stickler for editing. I love editing my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Like I just made this. That's what I was doing right now while we were sitting here. When we started, I was still editing my thumbnail for our you know what I mean, for what we doing for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
I'm gonna send it
Yeah.
over to you so you can see it. You're gonna be, oh shit.
I figure it's gonna be something crazy or funny because the theme is like the theme is almost like Vince Russo WCW at this point. Like the kind of matches is crazy.
Oh
We
yeah.
started off fantasy booking and turned it to a whole supercard, y'all. Like this is a stacked pay-per-view that we already made for ourselves.
Oh no, I didn't even do that one yet. I forgot about that. I definitely gotta do that. I'm gonna look at the card that we got and then I'll go ahead and make sure we make that. And but this was just for just for the watch along we doing right now.
Bet.
Yeah, man. So
450 splash from Nathan Frazier on
yeah.
Braun Breaker gets another 2.99. His boys are looking good out here.
Do you think they're gonna beat the Wolf Dogs or what?
I just don't know. It's I always look at the ratio of title matches to determine who's going to lose what.
Mm-hmm.
So we have all 4 titles on the line. So I'm assuming 2 are keep staying. Was that a deep six?
Yep.
That's one of my favorite moves right there.
I love that move, bro.
This is about to go something. Braun Breaker.
Oh,
ooh, golly. Braun Breaker is a mix of Chad Gable and Brock Lesnar.
Oh my God.
Only he could have pulled that move off too, by the way. Y'all gotta see it to believe it. Baron Corbin at the top rope. Is he going for a Kane-like clothesline? No.
What is he doing?
Well, we got Corbin. Big splash.
All right, Corbin with a splash off the top.
That was decent. I was expecting Axiom to break it up, but Nathan Frazier looking good with the kick out. That's what I'm talking about. Book him strong.
Absolutely. You know, even New Catch Republic is catching on to me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want Pete Dunne actually in a I didn't want him back in a tag. I wanted him to be on his own because honestly, him and Gunther have they have something going. Okay, RB.
Oh yeah.
They
Braun Breaker on the outside. Ooh. Axiom saves Frazier from a spear into the steps. That was nice. That was smooth. This is a really good tag team, y'all. Tag team match. Baron Corbin.
Oh, right on the Booker T and them.
But they land on their feet. They coming back.
Oh. Yeah, Booker T old ass still ain't up yet though.
I could hear him, but I couldn't see him.
I wonder if he had a.
He said, "You all right, Book? You got a couple dreads on the floor."
That's funny. Here you go. I wonder if this is they gonna do the call.
Those kicks from Axiom are crazy. Phoenix Splash.
Beautiful.
1, 2. Ooh, Braun Breaker was a little late on it, but they still made it happen.
He definitely was, but glad that he kicked out of that. Look at the fans, man. They are in there packed. It is early. It's only 12 o'clock. What is it? 12 in Philly right now? It is packed over there.
It is packed. Thanks, Robert. I'm tearing it up. So based on this performance and how they make an Axiom and golly, look at this. Tilt-a-whirl. Transition to an end of days. I think Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker are going to win.
Baron Corbin never
reverse
does.
spear.
He never does the end of days unless they gonna win. This is it. Come on,
Over
unload it,
with.
ref. Taking too long.
One. He did WWE 2K24.
Hey, yeah, that was a. I was about to say that was a WWE 2K24 count. You never
So
see
I,
the end of days unless he gonna win, man. And like it was only one time he did an end of days and it didn't work.
and that was with Drew McIntyre WrestleMania. I remember them saying they wanted to protect that move. Undertaker told him protect that move.
Yep, and then he said it, and they didn't let him protect it for some reason. It's like when what's her name came out and said that she was the 24/7 champion. That's what I was talking about right there.
Mm. Mm. Replay the Phoenix Splash.
That was beautiful.
So um, right before Baron Corbin hit the end of days, I was just about to say to answer Leo's question. I think that Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker are going to retain because usually when that happens, especially with an opening match like this, they're going to make the losing team look really, really, really strong, especially more than usual. And Axiom and Frazier were looking like stronger than they've ever had. This was probably one of their best tag matches. So that led me to believe that the other team was going to retain. I kind of like that strategy because it's a win-win. So you don't really just lose, you know. So since we have 4 titles on the line, we just saw one. The tag team retains. So since we're defending 4, I can only assume that we're going to have 2 title changes and 2 retains. I think that Roxanne Perez is going to win the women's. And I think that now this is tricky, right? Because I want to say Obafemi is going to retain because it's way too early for him to lose it, but they have been on the tear of letting the North American belt kind of just do what it does. So it's either Obafemi or Dijak. I don't think they trust Josh Briggs yet, but I'm pretty sure Oba's going to retain.
Oba's retaining.
So that's 2 retained. So that leaves the women's to change, right? So automatically we would say that the NXT men's is going to change, right?
I think
but in my opinion, so they had a decent build for Ilya and Tony. Me personally, I liked it. I like the skits. I like the mob stuff. I get it. You know, that's what that separates them from a lot of the brands to me because they're really diving deep into that character. But the fans aren't all the way invested in it quite as much as they wanted them to be. So the fact that it's not going to main event too is is throwing off that algorithm for what we would usually expect. And it's supposed to be like their version of WrestleMania. So you would expect the big championship to change too. So it's a lot of factors that kind of just leave it in there. I would really be happy if we got a big surprise title change. If Tony D did pull it off and we just have a new champion we didn't expect, I would like it. But I would understand if they decided to wait, only because they kind of need more of a build. But at the same time, reports have come out lately that Ilya is supposed to get a super monster push like soon. So I assume he's probably going to go to the main roster soon. And SmackDown has already got too many new people. Like they got Jade Cargill, Braun Breaker, Tiffany. Raw needs Ilya and whoever else is coming. So everything kind of ties into each other. You might get a retain at WrestleMania with Gunther. He might just beat Sammy, and then they're saving Gunther for Ilya at SummerSlam. You just don't know which way it's gonna go, but it's interesting either way. That's the best part. It's not as predictable as it was 5 years ago. Now we're getting some stuff to where we have no idea what they're gonna do and how they're gonna pull the trigger. Leo, what you think?
This is what I think. The best way to get somebody to buy into this is why I think maybe Ilya might lose. There's 2 factors. One, Sammy has already. I gotta go to the big card on what's the name, right? Sammy was one of the first people to carry that Intercontinental Championship in its form already, right? He needs gold to me. Sammy's he needs a world championship run. I think after whatever happens with this, I don't see Drew McIntyre carrying that title too long. I think Drew is going to be he's not going to have a year-long reign with the championship. I don't see it happening. It's about we're at the level where now it's about to be hot potato with titles. You know what I'm saying? We have that much talent to where you can bounce it between 3 and 4 people. That's the build. I think you bounce between 3 and 4 people, right? Intercontinental title. If Sammy does, I don't see what I would really want to see is I really wish they would have pushed it into a triple threat again and have him in a triple threat match and win again like he did last year. I'm talking Gunther, right? But if we're going one-on-one, if Gunther retains, Ilya loses tonight. I think that Ilya loses tonight, and then he's called up because he's the one. It's only 2 people that can beat Gunther, and that's Pete Dunne, and that's Ilya Dragunov. You know what I'm saying? Like that can put hands on Gunther like that and break him down. I see Ilya maybe being the person that comes in. What if he comes in and he becomes Intercontinental Champion, just offer it like?
I feel like he would actually get over. Like I don't know. I feel like they would see it. They would already know and be like, "This makes sense." Yeah. I think they want to get behind Sammy, but it's not.
It's just not this title. It's not what they want to get behind Sammy, but it's just like I blame Sammy for this again. I always say I'll go back to that interview that Sammy did with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And he was just talking, and Sammy talks from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when he does promos, it's not like he's in kayfabe mode. Like, he talks from the heart and he talks a lot. Like, when I was in that press conference, you can hear him and how he felt about things, and you could tell that he, you know what I mean, just where he was. Like, it was nothing like being in those press conferences, and I recorded all of them. It's Lash is bad in the mother, and so is Jakara.
Yeah, Lash and Off-Brand Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, hey, look, man, check this out. I'm this close to writing a song called "Dreams of Wrestling."
Dreams of wrestling.
Yeah. That's. I promise you.
I ain't playing.
This is
what I'm saying.
Hey, no, this is where I say, DJ, I need that pack. I need that pack. I need that beat pack, brother. Like, I'm serious. Like, it's calling me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is calling me. Sorry, I'm pouring up some coffee. I'm gonna need a few of these. The caffeine is hurting my kidneys right now, but
oh man. Robert said I can see it now with King Leo beating the one McPimpin prosecutors. Now Go DJ already told us we're gonna go heavy with the Go DJ. All right. Now Go DJ already told us what McPimpin got to do for I'm King Leo would have went hoochies or money. So I'm saying, hey.
I just told you I want hoochies. I'm addicted to earthy women and I'm addicted to earthy women and loose women at the same time, brother.
Hey, we here. I'm serious. Like, remember that pack I told y'all last time with Jade, Naomi, Bianca? Mm-hmm. If you saw them last night, that just further proved my point. Like, it has to be them 3. Nobody else. Nobody in the women's division even matter no more right now. I'm just saying, like, Jade is like a diamond, man.
Dijak needs to come up to the main roster. I know that people look at him as a mid-carder.
I don't know why, man. Like, to me, he's too good.
That's why it's like nobody likes the dope nigga. And that's one of the things I stick by in rap and in different forms of media. Nobody likes the dope nigga. People hate Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z is the dopest in the room. Dope floats. You can't hate on it too long. At some point, you got to give it up. Dijak is. This is the perfect time to start adding him to the mix, and I will put him on Raw because Raw is although it's Monday Night Raw and it's supposed to be the A brand, that's the brand that to me that he would make it on. I think that SmackDown is really the brand to me.
Yeah, I think they should go back to how they did in the early 2000s, where Raw was like the bread cut wrestlers like been in there, and then the SmackDown is like the flashier gimmick, like TV type, more of that like it was, because I mean, I was a big SmackDown guy as a kid. Like that was my show. I didn't even watch Raw
Mhm.
until like much later. I didn't even know about half of the Raw members. I was SmackDown, so I was so used to that. And
I watched
then
both. I
and then I
watched
got
both.
on Raw. I didn't even know about Raw though until later because at that time I was only watching basic cable like as a child, like
Yeah.
UPN with SmackDown on
Oh
Thursdays.
yeah.
Like
Yeah. See, at that point, you know, what I mean, I'm a little older, so I was me and the homies. Like I say, my brother next door, bro. We used to push the big screen outside, bro. Like with the big joint, the big screen with the big wheel with the wheels on it at the bottom. We used to push it outside. I'll never stop telling people that we pushed the joint outside and start barbecuing.
oh yeah.
Yeah. He said
Let
Beanie
me
Siegel
ask you
barbecue.
this, Leo,
Okay.
because I think this is really more so for you.
Okay.
Robert said Beanie Siegel more lyrically inclined than Jay-Z. What you think?
Hell no. What are you talking about right now, man? You talking about Jazzy before he was Jay Z? Like, no, look. I'm gonna tell you like this. Big Bro put me on to Jay back in the day because I wasn't a lyric dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up. I'm from the West Coast, so I grew up. You know what I'm saying? I grew up NWA, Dog Pound, but I wasn't a lyric person until okay, two albums put me on Razcast, Rat Assassination, and Keith Murray Enigma. Those are the two albums that made me spit, right?
Mhm.
And so at that point, I started listening to lyrics, and then I was like, oh man, I started listening to Hove, and then I'm pretty sure I caught on to Jay Z around. I caught on to Jay Z around Volume 2 is when I really started listening to Hove. Now,
The
after that,
match.
me remember was it Memphis Bleak dropped his shit. I went and copped the Bleak album. I'm like, all right, I like Bleak. You know what I'm saying? He's a young gunner. Then the truth came out.
And it was all over from
Oh
there,
my
huh?
god! I was like, I am a Beanie Siegel fan. The truth, the reason, whatever. What
Woo.
was the one before that? What was it? Because the reason was the third one, right?
Y'all, Obafemi is treating these guys right now. I'm just
Oh
letting
yeah,
y'all
man. Ooh,
know.
ooh. Yeah, man. He could, Mr. Wakanda himself.
Look at the re. Oh man,
Make this quick.
I'm
Over.
I'm not mad at I'm not mad at Obafemi jobbing this match. I mean jobbing them.
I'm not either.
Maybe not that. Oh golly, the fact that that was poorly timed made that much worse. I know that hurt. Y'all gotta watch this match, bro. They are tag teaming Obafemi in the best way in this triple threat. But Obafemi is standing his ground. Shoulder tackle, big boot, big boot.
Obafemi is everybody is who they wanted Ahmed Johnson to be. He's
Right.
everything they wanted Ahmed Johnson to be. He is everything that Big E was. Obafemi is going to hit.
Ooh, stiff kick
Ooh,
from Dijak, Josh Briggs. Cross
there you go.
body.
Look how he hold on to this. Look. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, ooh, yeah, he clipped
Oh,
his head.
yeah, yeah. Body slam him on his. Toss him
He's
on him.
about to bench press Dijak onto Josh Briggs.
Boom. Man, put Obafemi in the game, man. I can't wait till
Seriously, DLC right now. Like,
man. I gotta wait till 25 to get Obafemi, man. This is hard. Man, I got it. We
come on,
gotta,
y'all.
man.
Patch the game, y'all. Patch it. Just patch
Please
Oba in there.
look
Look at
at this.
this.
Look what they promoting, bro. They my favorite Sonic character.
Yeah, I saw Knuckles.
Look at RB. RB loves Sonic too, because he always be asking the Sonic questions. How you feel about that, RB?
RB still on you about Benny Siegel. He coming at you, but he said, "What you mean, bro? What you
Uh,
who wants some energy?"
hey man, look. Hey, look. I love Siegel. Don't get it twisted. But Siegel
What
ain't.
up, big homie?
You know what I mean? When he
Big,
was coming at Hove, I was kind of scared because he hit him with the line like, nigga, I know shit that'll make B look at you sideways. And and right now, them allegations, if people start playing that track now, but I would say because Beanie Siegel will beat you up too. But
ooh,
you know what? I like
ooh,
Siegel though. Don't
God.
get it twisted. What up, Low? They go
Another
my
sharp kick from Dijak to Obafemi. And now Dijak's going to the top rope. He's going to jump to the outside. Oh, he just sprung board. He sprung board to the top. Josh
Yeah,
Briggs caught him.
they trying to make Josh Briggs a factor. He about to one hand
Oh
choke
my
slam.
oh
Ooh! All right, Briggs. Yeah, they checking on Dijak right now.
that was in this has the potential to be match of the night, bro. Whoa,
They doing it,
whoa.
man. A big man match too. At that, you don't get this kind of
Look
like
at this replay. Look at that.
you don't get this kind of action out of a big man match, bro.
No, you don't. That's what I'm saying. Like Dijak, he don't even seem like a big guy doing cruiserweight moves. He just seems like that's part of his move set. And Josh Briggs is almost there. He has to work on his timing and his footing,
He's
but a little more time, he'll be just like Dijak. Like same thing.
he doesn't he kind of remind you of like a young Test or Kevin Nash?
Yes, Test, because I was a big fan of Test as a kid. He definitely reminds me of Test.
And I get some Kevin Nash vibes from a little bit. If he grow the hair out, you know what I'm saying?
They was trying to make him like a young Bradshaw, but I guess they realized that didn't work.
No, I wouldn't do it. Man,
Uh-oh.
what happened to the other Bradshaw twin? Am I the only one that knew that that it was the Bradshaws when it started? Or
I didn't know.
Or did we have a one of those moments where it was a what do you call it? What are their Mandela effect?
Maybe it was
Where they erased it from history?
I'm not sure. They both covered Obafemi. Obafemi kicked out of both. Y'all, this match is fire. And you know what? Based on the order of how this is going, I'm pretty sure Dijak is carrying the cause for this because there's no way, like, this is definitely a Dijak match. He orchestrated this thing, man. Like, looking at these spots. And the way they're doubling up on Obafemi most of the match makes me believe he's definitely going to retain.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at this double choke slam from Obafemi.
Man,
A
why
double,
was
a pop-up choke slam.
Obafemi is champion one day. I promise you.
Has to be. They cheering for him now. If you don't believe in Montez Ford, at least believe in Obafemi.
Oh, I believe in Oba.
Uh-oh. Josh Briggs, he's trying. I believe Josh Briggs. Okay. If y'all watching this, me and Leo like to do like a fan duel thing when we watch this, like small bets on what's going to happen. I think Josh Briggs is going to take the pin. And I think Obafemi is going to be the one to pin him.
I think so.
That's going to set up a match between Dijak. Look at this guy.
God. Big boot off the top.
Yeah, Dijak did a springboard. Oh my gosh. A springboard off the top rope.
This man hurt.
And then Josh Briggs caught with the big boot. Look at this. That's the timing I was talking about. Now he got that timing right on that. Now the double big boot they did to Obafemi earlier, the timing was a little bit off. So Dijak caught him hard, but then Josh caught him really hard, like it was a real boot. The second one was a real boot.
Obafemi with the gut punch.
Uh-oh.
Do off the top.
We're gonna see a big man move off the top rope with all three.
Look how he holding him for Dijak. Oh, super kick to Obafemi to get him out of the match.
Throat punch. Dijak has the best big man kick. That's crazy. I want to see an avalanche. What we got?
Look at his
Dijak has a really good footing, man.
Look at his balance, man.
Yeah. He has really good footing.
Dijak could have still been.
Nice.
Turnabout lariat. Oh, all right, Dijak. Dijak's logo is damn near like the demon from DC Comics. They be sneaking. Yeah. They think they slick. They be the way they be sneaking that stuff in.
Hey, quick question. I didn't think a rope break was a thing in Triple Threat. That's a thing? Because they just broke it up with a rope break. I didn't think that happened in Triple Threats.
A rope break in Triple Threats?
Yeah, that ain't a thing, right?
I don't think so. Usually in Triple Threats, they be using weapons and all kind of.
Yeah, because by default, there's no DQ. I think that's why Josh Briggs kind of sat there like, are you sure?
But remember, it's developmental, so the ref is learning. What's going on, Oos? I see you, Low. My cousin.
Oos, Big Oos.
The Samoan side of the family. That's who I went to the show with last night.
Oh
I see
yeah.
you, RB. RB said what I mean by energy between the two of who you want who want to do a joint called the Digi Industry. Hey, I'm gonna do it just for you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? With all of the names. Oh, Big Boot off the
Oh, another stiff.
Big Boot
Oh,
again. Let's go. Only
what do you
person that's
call
going
that?
is
Is that
Dijak.
a seismic kick?
Oh,
Clothesline.
Josh Briggs. Boom, Big Boot by Dijak.
That's what it's called. Okay. 1, 2. He
What do
kicked
they call
out.
it? The
A
seismic kick?
thrust kick.
Thrust
That's
kick?
the
Okay.
same kicks Goldberg, same one he did to Bret Hart when he injured him. It's
Oh,
called a thrust kick.
man, if you don't get that, I don't ever want to hear Gilbert is for now. Give Gilbert the legend spot that Goldberg used to have.
You know what's crazy? Gilbert wanted to do a one-off match with Goldberg to retire the Gilbert gimmick,
Mm-hmm. And
and he was
Goldberg
going to
said
just get
no.
squashed by him. And Goldberg would have made $1 million, and Gilbert would have made 100,000, and Goldberg turned him down. And
Goldberg is just
Gilbert was like, "Why? Like, why would you do that? This is me quitting that gimmick, so it can like stop involving you, and you just being selfish."
he's always been selfish.
Sit down, choke slam by Dijak, kick out at 1. That's how you make Josh Briggs look strong. Let's go.
They making Josh. They making me a believer in Josh Briggs right now, man. They
Look
Shawn
at
Michaels
this.
knows how to cook.
Another thrust kick. Another big boot turns Dijak inside out. Transition to a choke slam.
Here we go.
But Dijak counters. Canadian Destroyer.
This Dijak is talented.
I'm saying.
Here come Oba. Oh, kick out.
That was a very weak kick out, but I'll take it.
Okay, that means that if Oba ain't got up, that means Oba's gonna about to come in and do something devastating.
Uh-huh. Woo, that was a tight Canadian Destroyer too, but he still kept him protected. Giving Oba time to breathe.
I still haven't seen Sonic 2 yet, which I gotta watch because it's a Cardinals. It's a sin that I haven't seen it. And Knuckles is my favorite Sonic character of all time. So
I like Knuckles too.
Knuckles is whenever Sonic and Knuckles came out, I had the cartridge, was popping all of the other games in. Like I played every one of them Sonic games as Knuckles. Like, bro, I'm going back.
Exactly.
Here he comes. Look at him. Look at him. You see him over there?
Mm-hmm. Robert said, "Let the chorus be you and the pimp game now." From back in the day, starring Bing Rames and Ja Rule. As long as they ain't Holiday Heart, Bing Rames, we good.
I got
Super Tower of Doom. What we got? A Samoan drop and an electric chair drop combo. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Are we gonna do it? We gonna do it? No.
Wow.
Oh, double an electric chair into a Death Valley driver.
That is it.
1, 2.
Oh,
he kicked out.
Dijak with the save.
Golly, that is insane.
This big man matches big man matches haven't been the same since Goldberg and Lesnar fought at WrestleMania.
Exactly, and I didn't know they were going to be fighting for this long. This might steal the show. We'd have to see.
They give him the NXT chance. Only thing I could see topping is maybe Roxanne Perez or somebody. You know what I mean? Taking one of these, if she takes the championship tonight, because she's been going absolutely crazy.
What do you think about it?
Pop up
reverse?
Powerbomb?
Reverse?
Oh, he's hitting with
we must be waiting for a spot. Reverse?
Boom.
Them kicks is insane, man.
Just to think, Dijak would have been over years ago if that what's the name angle would have worked.
Yeah, what's a retribution or whatever?
Retribution, yeah. It was just Fox that stopped the retribution angle.
Discus, big boot.
Damn.
Oba's looking dazed. We're going for a finish here, but something's gonna happen. We're looking to finish the match in the next 1 minute.
Yeah, Josh
next 2 minutes.
Come in and stop this, and he's gonna ruin it.
Feast your eyes. Where's Josh? 1.
Ooh. Wow. That was
Dijak with the eyes in the back of his head saw him come and moved and let him do a moonsault on Oba.
Don't touch
and
my
now he's
hair.
Going for another.
Don't touch my hair. That was a mistake.
Elbow feast. Oh man, it's over. It gotta be.
Not at
1, 2.
Oh, Josh Briggs.
Okay, y'all just called it
So
out.
it's,
No, that's
yeah, but he stopped the three. He stopped the rope break.
what I'm saying.
They called it from the back, and Shawn Michaels probably gotten his. Shawn Michaels is in the back, mad.
Shawn Michaels, Sweet Chin Music, all staff in the back right now.
But now he pissed the referee off.
Look
Ooh,
at that, Jack.
are they screaming bullshit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pancha.
the crowd is behind Dijak right now.
Yeah, on SmackDown when they were doing a promo with The Rock in the background, right there in the front, you can see a sign that said "Push Dijak" for the whole 30-minute segment. It just said "Push Dijak."
He been going crazy for like a year.
Seriously,
Even
he
with the
needs
broken
something.
finger, he was going crazy. Boom!
Oh,
Oh,
they're making Josh Briggs a man. Beast your eyes on the outside. Uh oh.
ah!
Oh,
He's still
golly.
set. Look how slow he went down.
Mm-hmm.
He don't know who to grab, Josh Briggs or Obafemi. Dijak is about to toss Josh Briggs back in the ring. Look, yeah.
That position made me think of a torture rack bomb. I'm glad LA Knight brought that back because nobody ever does it.
I can't wait till LA Knight gets his push.
Feast your eyes. We're going to the closing parts of the match. Feast your eyes on Josh Briggs. Will he connect?
Again with the feast your eyes. Where's Oba though? Yeah. Let's take him back to Wakanda.
Oba's about to finish this, y'all.
They are not burning the money. They are not burning the money.
Oh, did a Roman Reigns spot. Let's go.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3. I got my
Femi.
FanDuel. Let me get that $10.
You made some bets? Did you make any bets this time?
Nah. They ain't getting me. I can't go out like that. But we gonna pretend while we streaming. And so far I got $10. So we're gonna keep it going. I really like how they did that. They made everybody look great.
Absolutely.
And they really got over that feast your eyes finisher for sure. Now I'm thinking about it, that's my character's finisher on 2K. I forgot.
The feast your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to download your character. I can download your character from offline once you create it. I think it goes into character creations.
Oh, okay.
Unless you gotta upload it, I can't remember.
I don't remember either. I think you gotta upload first, if I remember. Unless that's just a community, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, we should upload our characters if not, and figure that out so that way we can have them in each other's games when we set up matches and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dijak is mad.
Wow, good job, everybody, man. That was a fire match.
Absolutely. Obafemi kissing his title, like, man, look, I'm still holding down this North American title. Obafemi is also who they wanted Keith Lee to be, but Keith Lee has been spotted. I didn't see an AEW in his bio either.
I don't understand the Keith Lee situation. Like, I was just watching the 2020 Royal Rumble, and like 2 days ago.
Oh my god!
Which to me, in hindsight, pretty fire. Like, I don't know, the idea of Brock just eliminating half the people one by one is just hilarious to me. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed that for some reason. But the only person to level the playing field was when Keith Lee came out, to where we actually got more than two people in the ring at once. Keith Lee was beating down Brock, and he was so over. Like, everybody was cheering for him. That's why I'm like, I don't understand like how they ruined him. They had him pin Roman Reigns when NXT took over. Like, I just don't understand. Like,
it was Vince, man. It had a lot to do with McPimpin, man. Like, he ruined that. He ruined Keith Lee. He ruined Gunther's first push, because if you remember when they had NXT versus when they that was one of my favorite Survivor Series matches. I ain't gonna front, or Survivor Series when it was NXT versus the SmackDown and Raw.
Yeah,
I think they need to do that again.
They should.
And I don't know if you've been seeing these little what's the names. I don't know if they were just doing it on April 1st or if they talking about it, but I saw that little Netflix talking about is ECW on Netflix. I can see them get
ECW.
yeah. GCW is since they are they've been doing a lot of business with GCW and they had a lot of WWE stars down there. Now, if they do a deal where they, buy out GCW or use them, because even Nick Khan was there.
Ain't
So,
that something?
and they doing a deal with TNA. Now, imagine a three-way deal between TNA, GCW, and WWE, but then they buy GCW because they're looking to have another, like, they want to have another brand that's really just for, you know what I mean, to really build, like, kind of like what NXT was. NXT is getting too big now to just keep
Yeah.
as they're going to channel, they're going to UPN basically, you know what I'm saying, or not UPN, but what is it now, the CW, or
CW.
aka you flip it backwards, it's the WB logo if you turn it around, you know what I'm saying. When you're a graphic designer, you can start seeing shit that you just like, wait a minute, bro. I flipped the logo, I said, bro, this still says WB. They think they slick. But they know that's where our dollars are, you know what I'm saying. They know that they're going to get our dollars and to be able to bring us back to the product, because when we watch is when something goes up. More black people are watching. The black women are watching wrestling. Like, if I know you cruise the Twitter streets every now and then, and so you can catch up on everything. There's more black women watching wrestling than there are black men on there watching wrestling. And
I find that interesting. I'm glad too, because
yeah, I watch them
there's a
because
girl.
they like the baddies. They be like, oh, she ate that up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just looking at the lingo, the girls, they're using the city girl lingo, and I'm like, oh, okay. And so I follow a lot of the black women on there, you know what I'm saying? Because I be looking for girls that want to do panels or whatever the case may be, or just I like to see black women that like wrestling. I support like Stephanie Hardy, and what's her name? Stephanie, the other one, the one Becky Lynch's number one fan.
Stephanie.
I'll go on there on Twitch, but yeah, definitely. We see you, RB. We're gonna get back to the comments in a second.
I'm really surprised to not see Lexus King on the card. I wonder what's going on. He ain't been around really.
No, he had a match a couple of weeks ago. Oh, Keith Lee was there at the Hall of Fame last night with Mia Yim, looking like $1 million.
He's with Mia Yim?
Yeah, that's his wife.
Oh no, man. Never mind. I'm not a fan no more.
Oh, who? Mishin?
No.
Keith Lee?
I'm a hater. I don't like nobody that got my women. So
I didn't even know she was from the city. She from out here.
Yeah, like I didn't know she was with Keith Lee, and now like I don't know. I'm a hater, so I want them to be pushed, but I'm always gonna have a bone to pick with him and Montez Ford, and that one dude that Ember Moon is married to.
Oh, you said you're a hater of her husband.
Yeah, because they got my women, so I'm a hater.
I feel you too. I was upset. Well, I wasn't upset because I do fuck with Athena. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what you're saying, because I be looking at her like she a snack these days too, a little bit. Looking at her like, man, yams. You know what I'm saying? I always been saying. But what I will say is that her husband is 100% behind her. When if I post something about her, they retweet it. Because I make art, or I'll post something dope, or I'll do something, you know what I mean? I always do something fly with Athena. And they always repost my shit. Like, her husband is like right behind reposting, and then she'll like it and post it. Her husband get the same alert, and then he'll repost it right after that. I'd be like, oh, they be having it go up. Like,
that's usually what's up.
Yeah, okay. Oh, here they come. This is who Metaphor is or Jakar and them fighting.
I really like that Kiana James entrance. I don't know, something about it. The helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
It's Kiana James. She's with Carmelo Hayes, right? Or is it the other girl?
I'm not sure. Here come JC Jane.
It's either Kiana James or the other girl that's in this 6-woman tag match. The shorter.
I don't know who Carmelo dating now.
It's one of them two. I just seen it the other day.
Hey, Ballet,
what's happening? What's going on?
Let's see. Let's catch up on RB. He said, let the chorus be You in the pimp game now from back in the day, starting Ving Rhames and Ja Rule. Knuckles, my favorite Sonic character. They could have really elevated Knuckles by keeping Team Chaotix, Mighty, Vector, SBO, Charmy. Hey, you gotta slow roll it. You know what I mean? I know you love the Chaotix, but just slow. They gotta slow roll it out. Vector, SBO, Charmy, Bomb, and Heavy Bomb. And Heavy was the comics, not in the shows, unfortunately. For the chorus, do you want Ving Rhames scene from back in the day to be the chorus, or do you want a female to do it and let Ving Rhames? I would let a female do it. I would let a lady do it because it would I don't want to get the copyright situation going with the what's the name, but I do know how to get around that stuff by buying it. Ballet says, what's happening, Robert? Robert says, what's happening, Ballet? I'm sorry that I'm late. I had to get something to eat. Hey, listen, don't worry about being late. Get something to eat. That's what I tell everybody. Make sure y'all got y'all food all day. Get your food. He's eating on. I'm gonna be eating. I got my sushi in the refrigerator. I will be eating sushi on stream later. I'm looking forward to that. Here come Kalani.
What's her last name? Jordan. Okay, so I think it's either her or it's Kiana James is with Carmelo Hayes.
Look, the one person that I'm mad that's not on the card is they holding her back right now. Every time she comes out, she has the internet going nuts.
Oh, you talking about the one that just came back, right?
Jada Parker.
Yeah,
the internet.
Oh man, I love. I was showing a non-wrestling fan Jada Parker's match with the girl that used to be with Mandy Rose's faction, and oh man, Jada Parker. He was like, I gotta start watching now. Ballet, you said, what do I got? Well, I had some shrimp nachos, but them junks gone now. Yeah, it was shrimp, peppers, queso, 3 different cheeses. And Doritos. It was going down. They starting off hot
already. Yeah, they starting to look. Izzy and them think they finna run it. JC Jane ain't out there playing either.
I just wonder what's going to be the transition match into the main event since this ain't it.
Well, we got 3 hours? Is this 3 hours or 2?
2. Well, not including it's 3 altogether. Okay. I assumed we'd be done by 2, and I'm looking at the timestamp, and it's looking like it's going to be
just making it through our first hour right now. Yeah, well, they started a little early. They started 15 minutes early.
I knew Rich Holland wasn't going for real.
Ballet said who they holding back. They are holding back. Jada Parker because she's honestly. She has hip hop in a buzz, like in the hip hop world, like that too. And the reason I say that is like, all right, I'm in the Joe Budden Discord, right? So I pay for the I'm in top tier in Joe Budden, so they, you know what I mean, like I got a little, when you pay top tier, you get a little pull in there to where, you know what I mean, where people they got like levels of rooms that you can get inside of the Discord. So, we got a whole wrestling room that we talk about wrestling. So Joe Budden has been there going to WrestleMania. I think we probably see Ice and somebody from the Joe Budden, Ice and maybe Flip at WrestleMania. I'm sure they're there because Flip he started doing a Queen Flip started something, and then they were working out a deal with WWE, but Flip didn't want to get in shape.
Oh.
At first. And so Joe Budden told him he was stupid at a certain point, and he said, they showed Joe Budden a video of Jada Parker. And he was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, all right. And then he was like, yeah, you know what I mean? He was like, all right. So that's what sold Joe to get back. Then he started watching The Rock. Joe reports on wrestling every week now.
Yeah.
So I know he comes to that our wrestling Discord to see what news we talking about, because we run down everything inside of there. Like it's about 4 of us solid that always post all of the news.
That's why I try to tell my either casual fans or people that ain't really sure about it yet. Now is the best time to get into it. Like it's so different than what you used to seeing. Like it's so much more evolved and better. There's so many of us in there. It's so much talent. People ain't walking around and just like grappling and draws and stuff. Like
Yeah.
some people still are because they traditional old school, but most people nowadays currently they got gear. You know what I'm saying? We got gloves, we got kick pads, we got tight. Like you watching superheroes fight. Like it's Marvel basically. To me, I look at it like Marvel or anime. To me, it's the same thing. They got finished. That's why I make the videos if they were DBZ characters. Because to me, it's the same thing. They got these moves. They got finishing moves. They got entrant like story. You know, so it's just like entertainment. So that now is the best time to watch it. As you can see, The Rock, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Usos, Becky, Rhea, they've been literally on every daytime show the last couple days, like
Breakfast
heavily
Club.
promoting it, like more
Charlemagne.
than usual.
Charlemagne.
Like,
Charlemagne fried Becky ass up real quick though. And you see how Jess looked at her? Did you see that?
yes, Jess is.
Nah, Charlemagne fried her up for her last name.
I know, and then Jess hurt. Jess, to me, the way she be looking
Right.
sometimes, I don't know what happened, but she just kind of be like out of it. I don't know. Maybe she's done with the gig, but
No,
it's.
that's gonna be her show.
I mean, talking about mentally, like maybe she's like this is not how she acted when she started. Like she seems like she's like maybe they didn't piss her off a lot or something.
They
Like
could
she's
have.
like
They used
half.
to do the same thing to when you get froze out of the conversation. They used to do the same thing with Angela Yee. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's important, like even for like to make it a safe space for like when we stream with Tati. You know what I'm saying? Like so that way
Yeah,
her voice gets heard, and you know what I mean. Like I see that happen on a lot of different platforms where women get froze out of the conversation, and half of the time they. You know, I watch The Breakfast Club. If I watch it, I'm watching it for Jess. I'm not watching it for Charlemagne and Envy no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they got modes of each other. I'm them canceling both of them.
oh, so they're just gonna let them do every move on Kiana James, right?
Mm-hmm. I really like Thea Hale to be honest. Like I don't know. I'm trying to like her. Robert said I digivolved to go DJ. That's all I get, Robert, is a go in front of my name now. I just maybe I'm not digi destined. Maybe it's just like the first evolution. I remember back when they used to have levels, like because they were competing against Pokemon so heavy, so they would have like one evolution and it'd be a simple one, and they go to the next level, and then they add spikes or something crazy, and then the last one they just full fledged adults. They grown men. Like even if you was even if you was a female, you still got a man voice. Like you, like you, Fluffy Man, Digivolve too, Pillow Man, Pillow Man. Like, like
Bro,
it don't.
I swear I'd never played a Digimon game until recently, right?
Yeah.
Like, and because I got the 2-pack where the games came together, the two Digimon games came together on the Switch,
Mm-hmm.
and I was playing recently, and it's been like maybe a couple of months because I've dedicated just to WWE. I didn't bought a couple of games. I'm not buying no more games for the rest of the year, pretty much, unless it's something big. And even then, it's going to the archives if I got it. I still got Final Fantasy to play through. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to finish Digimon. What's the one RB the Digimon that you always tell me about? I be getting the name wrong. And I used to know it, the little dinosaur one.
Was that Metal Greymon? Greymon?
I believe so. And I forget which one it was. It's Agumon or what's
Looked
his
like
name?
an Adult Swim version of Charmander.
Yeah. So there, yeah, you're right. There he is, right there. So
Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's favorite.
when I got him, you know, in the cartoon, he was my favorite. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch the cartoon. That's what got me into Digimon. Cause I was like, man, I ain't finna watch this old, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then I start watching, I'm like, no, this is kind of lit. It might be more fire than Pokemon a little bit. And so
Mm-hmm.
I got back into the game. And so I'm playing the game and I'm looking at how many evolutions dude got. Dude, they got like seven, 8 evolutions. I'm like, what is this? I'm used to 3 evolutions on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Here we go.
about the fifth evolution, they paying taxes and some more stuff. Like they just
Oh,
doing with it. Oh, I'm glad somebody finally did that move. I was wondering what it would look like. She tornado suplexed her off the top rope to land on her feet and then suplexed her back. And I didn't know how that would look in real life, so I'm glad somebody did it. That's dope.
so is JC James still a part of Chase U or no?
She left them because it was all a scam or whatever BS they came up with.
The calendars, they should have kept that going. The calendars fire. You
The
seen that,
calendar.
right? When they
Yeah.
when they had the calendar angle where they were trying to save Chase U and they were selling calendars.
Yeah, I was behind the rebirth of Chase U. I was looking to see an edgier Mr. Chase and everything. Oh, Spanish
Oh,
fly from the top rope.
that was beautiful.
That's how you get a crowd invested. In case you doubt,
RB said it's your first form. You'll get another form at some point, brother. You got a long way to go, my brother. Oh,
I got a long way to go.
Well,
Dang,
he just
RB.
evolved. But you know what? Of the Tati verse, you are the Manny Fresh of the Tati verse. You just got to start producing the beats. We need some beats, or we need some beats. I'm pushing you to make beats.
Hey, I'm good. As long as I ain't Turk or BG, man. At this
Oh
point,
no, 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 no.
I'd be Manny.
We know BG has some issues with, you know what I'm saying, with the H. So you know what I'm saying.
I'm good.
Yeah. Ballet said, I can't say for sure. I do remember this DJ by Warren G, 1994, still one of my favorite songs. That Robert, hey, listen, this DJ is still that joint. That album saved Def Jam. So Def Jam wouldn't even. Well, they got folded too. I heard
By who?
the labels are consolidating. I'll give you some
Oh,
game on that after this match. But there's a music is in another stratosphere.
ooh, tornado stunner.
Let's go. Come on, Kiana. She going to the top.
Uh-oh. Moonsault?
Oh, beautiful moonsault.
She did the Charlotte Flair
Oh,
moonsault.
into a kip up right off
Yeah.
the ground. Oh,
Ooh, instant. Okay, they trying to make the match worth it. I get
she
it.
she ain't even in the match. Uh-oh, look at JC.
I
I
still
love
want to
JC
watch
name.
Chase U and 2K. I haven't watched them play yet. Some tell me they fire though.
Oh, I had to use them in the live event. And I did it off stream. But yeah, I like Chase U if once the cards get stronger, and because
Mhm.
I like to play what's the name? That's where the challenge is for me. What's the name is a problem, bro. They are a problem.
Dang.
They are a
So it's
problem.
Stay Hell versus Pancake Jane. All right, let's go.
Said Pancake Jane.
Ooh, elbow.
Let's go, Thea.
Ooh.
I
Ooh, that was stiff slap.
love Chase U, man.
Yeah. Ooh, pump kick.
They were bad guys at first, right? Or they were heels.
Uh, they were like because they were like the Spirit Squad type. So yeah, they were bad guys, but they got over. So
I need them to keep that faction and turn them into the Alpha Betas from from Revenge of the Nerds. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, T-bone suplex.
Thea Hell, she's gonna be a star one day.
I hope so. I like Thea Hill.
I do too. All of these women are talented. It's not the same. Like all of that, like the diva era. I'm so happy it's over, and I understand that there were still a few around. They tried to bring Maxine back as one of them, but I'm glad Maxine is learning. You know what I mean? And she's really trying to learn how to wrestle
Yeah, I'm
because
glad too.
them
Oh,
days are over.
yeah, I'm glad because like that was around the time I wasn't watching wrestling anyway. So I'm glad I missed that era, but I also missed the era of the birth of the Shield and the Wyatt family since I did miss that era too.
That's when I
So
came back.
pros and cons.
That's when I
Woo.
came back, and I was
Tilt the world DDT.
she
Called her.
caught her.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
She trying to Thea's about
Oh,
to
she got
submit her.
Kimura lock.
Thea Hell with the submission. She ain't even trying to break it.
Let's make Thea Hale submission specialist, like to where she's like breaking folks' arms. Like, let's do it.
Give Kalani a Chase U shirt, man. Let's go. Put all of them in Chase U. Give them shirts.
Ballet said Def Jam is gone.
Yeah, it is. They a lot of the record labels are folding. The music in the music here in America is on how would you say, it's on autopilot. So all of the labels are consolidating again. They're going through another big consolidation. Music, they're not, the executives aren't here. They're in Africa pillaging our the homeland. And this is why you hear so much Afro beats and stuff like that. They're down there actively looking for the African DMX. And they are, you know what I mean? And they're not going to be happy until they hit one of them villages and pay somebody wrong and try to put them into a 720 deal. And then and then
you said 720.
Yeah, they're not even doing 360s no more. They either going to do a 720 or a 1080. And
720 is crazy.
and
you gonna spin the block twice?
Yeah, and then they gonna have one of them execs gonna get, you know what I mean? They gonna mess with the wrong village, and them little kids with the AKs is gonna be out there, and they gonna make something happen. The return, we got a return coming. Hey man, hey, see this right here. I absolutely, if you guys watched it, I don't know if y'all watched it yet. Like I said, I cried for 30 minutes at the last 30 minutes of this. Be prepared.
Yeah, Leo accidentally hit the record button when he was watching the video, and at the last 30 minutes he was sobbing. It was more like a really soft wail.
Yeah, it was fetal position. Fetal position. Yeah, it was that. No, but for real, I was literally like, all right, so look, this is how it happened. I'm sitting there and watching, right? And so got to the point to where they start talking about what was going on during that time when he got sick. So I'm laying there, and then I'm watching it, and then JoJo, she starts telling the story, and she broke as soon as she started telling the story, and I'm like, oh, JoJo, so I felt bad, right? And I'm a Bray Wyatt. He got me back into wrestling. Like that was the moment where I was like back 100% was when I saw Bray Wyatt for the first time, and I saw the Wyatt family when they was in NXT, and then I saw the Shield. And I'm like, oh, I like all of these dudes. So I'm like, so then the first tier came out, and I got the fan on, so I'm just thinking, oh, it's just a fan, you know what I'm saying? But JoJo had I thought it was just a fan. I'm like, this is just a fan. And so it's one out of one eye. It's on this eye rolling, the tear rolling, right? I'm like, it's just a fan. I'm not crying. And then the other one started rolling out of this eye. I'm like, wait a minute. And then I'm like, am I crying right now? And then it's just everybody started telling their stories, and then they just kept falling the whole time. You know what I'm saying? But I had so much stress that I was dealing with at the same time. And it was just like, it was the combination of all the stress that I was dealing with and all of the stuff that I've been going through, you know, just losing friends and all kind of shit. But then at the same time, it was like Bray Wyatt's passing was like, I remember what happened. I felt so, I was down about him dying. You know what I mean? Like he was truly my favorite wrestler of this new generation because of his creativity. And then, you know, as a creative, I'm sure you can understand, as a creative, to have somebody that creative that can give so much to wrestling and stuff like that. And, you know, after watching his story, it was just like, damn, this dude he thinks on them levels where it's outside of the box and trying to reinvent yourself. It's almost like a rap artist when you got to reinvent yourself and come back. And he reinvented himself 3 times. And then they showed the new form of the Fiend and everything you know what I mean? Like of where it was going, like, and how, and they kind of showed pretty much the where that whole Uncle Howdy thing was going, like, you know what I mean? And what they was about to do. Then they showed the new form, and it was just a form of all of it put together in one. And it was like the new mask was fire. I'm like, oh man. But
yeah,
out of that, we did get to see why are they showing the dates at the games drop? Like it's already out. Like change the commercials. I'm being cheap. But you know, we did get the Easter egg. I'm sure you saw it. There is a return coming. You know what I mean? So hopefully those Wormwood videos are true. Hopefully that is the direction that they going. But if it's going to be Uncle Howdy into Wormwood, I'm happy with that. But Bo Dallas is coming back. That was the Easter egg they showed in the lantern at the end. It was you know, they showed Braid and they showed the lantern, and then you see Uncle Howdy in the back. So I'm looking forward to seeing the return of Bo Dallas, who was dope, and people was behind Bo Dallas. They always wanted him to be in the Wyatt family, but you know what I mean? Ballet said it's okay, Leo. No, I was really, if you watch it, I don't know if you watched it, Ballet, but if you have watched it all the way through, that last 30 minutes is just so, you know what I mean? Like it was one of those things that just really it's
right, go ahead, dog.
Oh shit.
So let me give y'all some context. Let me give y'all some context.
Go DJ.
So look, I was gonna give y'all a surprise right while we was on commercial, because we was talking about music, and as a producer, you never know who's gonna come in the studio sometimes, right?
Mhm.
So sometimes you might get some folks that think they can rap, and sometimes you might got some folks that think they can sing. So you might have somebody that think they Trey Songs. So this is what it would look like or be like if somebody came in the booth and they thought they was Trey Songs. Check it out. All right, go ahead, dog. Whoa, yeah. Hey. I know this man ain't coming here with no robe on.
But the neighbors know my name. Where you screaming, scratching, yelling. But the neighbors know my name. They be stressing while we sexing. But the neighbors know my name. My name, my name. I bet the neighbors know my name. My. Take this pillow right here. Grab this. And I know you're so excited. If you bite it, they won't hear.
Hey, cut. Hey, bro. Don't you ever in life or death throw no pillow at me.
Oh, shit.
You got that?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Go on, get up out of here looking like a sexualized pirate. Get up out of here, freak head dude.
You stupid. You stupid. Oh man, you are wild, bro. Like you are stupid.
So
You ahead of your time. When did you record this?
So this was part of the series I started last year called Booth Life. And I had different skits of me, of course, producing and different characters coming in there, whether a rapper or a singer, and they have all something's going on with each one. So it was a series I plan on returning with season 2 this year, but it's just a compilation of skits. I actually got a surprise for y'all tomorrow when we do our gaming. So we're gonna get into that tomorrow. But
what's the name that took your gimmick?
Who that?
I would say still do it, but what's his name? Just Hilarious is the guy she takes on tour. Have you seen him online? He does.
I don't follow him like that.
He rehashes all of the R&B records and he calls out the little lines that they be having. That shit is hilarious. I'm gonna send you the link. He's just that shit. That's what it reminded me of. And I'm like, when did you record this? You was ahead of your time.
Oh, I appreciate it. It's just
man, that was funny, bro.
Brainstorming ideas last year, coming up with different series, and I got a good amount of them. So
listen, man, content. This is what you got the platform, man. You gotta keep pushing shit out, please. For real. That's why I do the after shows, just because it's like I come from theater and it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like I do wrestling and I can do wrestling related shit. I know the channel's wrestling related, but I come from theater, man. That shit was funny, bro. Like
Ballet said pillow talk.
Man, he could throw the pillow at him. He say, bro, don't ever in your life.
That's wild, bro. No.
That's how it be in the studio. That's how it be in the studio, though. Like when you be in there recording, like I can't, like artists come in there and they'll be trying to vibe out. Like, yeah, I'm finna vibe out for a minute. Like, bro, you just wasted a 4-hour session and recorded a hook.
That's what I'm saying, you got too comfortable. If I'm in there, I'm on business and I'm out.
Like, he said, read my McThuggin comment. And he said, where's the McThug? He said, go DJ 05 McPimpin' Digivolve to McThuggamon. And he did it at Survivor Series 05. You talking about Do-Rag Vince?
Sorry.
Was that
and
Do-Rag?
Thank y'all for that too.
Oh yeah, no, man. No, thank you, brother. You are a fool and a half for that. Oh shit.
At Survivor Series 05. Who was even in that? Because I remember watching 04 and that one being like one of my favorites of all time. Who was in the 05 one?
Yeah, that was what he talking about. He was talking about the Do-Rag Vince. So that had to be ECW era, right?
05?
Yeah. If Do-Rag Vince was a ECW champion.
I don't think they came around till like 2007. Because 05, that was when Batista and Cena took over.
Oh, and the woman I was speaking of was Stephanie Hypes. at Stephanie Hypes. If you guys follow her, she is Becky Lynch's pretty much number one fan, and Becky Lynch, she messes with her heavy.
Hey,
And she does support us over at No Dirt Sheets too. So which mean, you know what I mean? She'll every now and then she'll repost something or whatever the case may be. It's like they kind of get down on black media, but that's why one of the reasons why I like rocking with y'all, you know, you and Tati, is because that's what I like. That's just my goal, bro. My goal is to be coast to coast in every state with media, and us being able to go to these events and represent as black media. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll say that 24/7. That is my goal. Like Issa Rae say, I'm voting for everybody black. You know what I'm saying? Like
I like it. Space Ghost Coast to Coast Leo.
Man, we gonna have somebody in every state. That's how they look at William Regal, man. Julia the NXT.
Oh,
she got the braids in. Now she putting them in slowly but surely, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a part of her gimmick. I was hoping the sisters respect it, and you see she did it this one color. She don't have the different colors yet, so she gotta, you know what I mean. I know the wrestling women will take it, but I was worried about the casual wrestling fan that sees her and says she's appropriating. But it's always been a part of her thing. And if you know Japanese culture, they love West Coast music.
Mm-hmm.
Japanese culture is big on West Coast music. My boy Disco that produces my beats went over to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
His fan base here in LA, he has a niche fan base. He went to Japan and he's a star.
Mm-hmm.
Like his music is pushed. They like knew his line. They don't even speak English and they knew his music line for line. And I wish I would have capitalized when I had New Zealand in the chokehold when I dropped my album. I dropped it on what's the name? My shit was going crazy. I'm like, why is my album doing so good in New Zealand? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is when streaming first started. So it wasn't the fake I'm paying for subs. I think I made like $3,000 from New Zealand in the first like 3 months of my album, right?
When streaming smooth.
First started. And I was an independent. I just put the album out. And I was getting $0.25 per stream. This is when Sony still had their streaming and everybody like that, man. But yeah, Julia is she's sitting ringside. She doing walkthroughs like Mercedes was. It's a wrap. We know where she going.
Oh yeah,
Lyra.
They got Lyra Valkyrie with the wings.
This is it.
That's her first time. I don't remember her doing that before. Has she done that before?
I think she has, but she's about to be a fallen angel tonight. This is it.
I mean, gotta be like seriously, like. That's for a special reason. Either you gonna lose or something, because I don't never see her with it. Also, they were saying Julia was gonna be in Philly like a couple of days ago, but at first she lied about it. I think she was trolling, but then she ended up either saying it or they found out that she booked a flight with WWE to go there. So the writing's on the wall. You know what I mean?
Ballet said 3,000. That's not, and that's just in a couple of months. And I just let the money sit there until I like. You know what I mean? Until I really needed it, then I finally went back and doubled back on getting the what's the name? I can't wait to this show. Is this out already? Fallout.
What's that? Oh, Fallout. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to get on that.
Yeah, I do too, man.
But it's crazy because Valkyrie, I don't know how to say her name. Lyra. She's just now. Yeah, like to me, she's just now starting to. Like get over a little bit more. Like she's just now starting to become more likable. So the fact that she's going to lose is going to be kind of bittersweet if she does lose.
Roxanne has been, since she's turned heel, she's turned up the heat, and it's time for a heel, you know what I mean, champion to, you know what I mean, boost it. For Roxanne to be, I can see Roxanne moving up to the main roster soon. You know what I'm saying? One of them spots is finna open up on the main roster. I can see some people getting cut soon. That's just. They not make it like in R-Truth song, you ain't making the cut.
R-Truth. Got Roxanne in the building. Lyra, look at Lyra. Lyra been lifting weights too.
Mm-hmm. And she got that Kinesio tape on too.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that on after hours.
Show. Oh, you watched
it, bro? Somebody had one on their backside, bro. Like, what y'all into?
That was Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what?
What's the name? Had it behind the knees. Did you see Bryan Danielson making fun of it? He had it on his eye.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, you go back and watch after that episode after the show.
No, I did see that. I remember that. I think I remember that. Yeah, it was a punchline at the very end. That was hilarious.
Very strong lockup.
So I'm gonna let Leo call this match right now, and I'm gonna go get my charger so my phone or computer doesn't die.
Okay, do your stuff.
BRB LOL.
All right. Oh. All right, Roxanne Perez got her down. Oh. Okay, they trading these slams just now. Roxanne Perez, I expect her to take it. She got on the green for the match in the city. All right, Lyra got her into a straight headlock. How y'all feeling today? Let me see. RB says, remember when he said keep it up, my nigga. You stupid. Oh yeah, I do remember when McThuggin. Yeah, he was McThuggin then. ECW was 06. Okay. Ballet said, cool, 3,000. That's not chicken feed. Absolutely not, especially for streaming when these days we don't even make that much money as well. And what's surprising is that this is why I won't put anything out on streaming, and I haven't for the last couple of years. Drake gets a piece of whatever I put out. He gets a piece of any artist, whatever they put out. That's his deal at the top. Him, Nicki Minaj, and a couple of other artists, they get they basically got cut a deal with these labels, kind of like how what Jay-Z was doing with Tidal, how he had everybody and they was all getting a cut. They like Drake gets some of my money every time I stream anything. So this is why we get less than a penny. It's like we're putting money in Drake's pocket. That's why I don't have no respect for dude. All right. Big shoulder tackle. Let's go. Oh, is she wiping her feet on her? Let's go, Roxanne. Roxanne. That's my money is on. Oh, Hurricane Run. Oh, into a cartwheel. Lyra. Big elbow drop. They are going back and forth. This is a great match. Ballet and RB, y'all ready for this big weekend of wrestling? Y'all know y'all gonna be watching wrestling with us all week. Y'all gonna be tired next week. But yeah, it's not cool at all that they do get portions of our money. When I found that out, that was like heartbreaking because it's like y'all ain't in the studio helping me make nothing. How are you getting paid off of my deal? And it's just like, they put these people at the top of these faces of these companies and stuff like that. It makes it hard. So I understand. Like my next album will be on vinyl. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm dropping a vinyl album. I'll be selling digital albums for $1 on Bandcamp. So when the album does drop, and I am like I said, I told DJ I need his help to finish this project. My original producer is coming back into the fold, so I think I'm between him and DJ, I think I would be able to finish this project and get it done. It's just the change from me losing all of the weight that's kind of like stunning me from doing it, and I really want to finish this album really strong. So let's see. Is the deal forever? No, the labels are consolidating. This is why there's a concentrated effort on Drake's downfall. If you're kind of watching it little by little, and this is, he's reached his peak, and he only can transform so many more times, and people are already exhausted of Drake. It's a 10-year thing. I always say it. It's like when you build a company. You start the first 5 years is when the company is going to stay. By the first 5 years, your company will start making. That's when you become profitable. The 10th year is when you're at your peak of profitability, and then after that, you slowly start to decline. So you look at each artist as I forget who said it. One of the producers said it, that these artists are cattle. But if you look at each artist as an individual business, they've reached their peak. Drake has reached their peak. He's now in his Lionel Richie years. Like I always tell people, his deal isn't in perpetuity with Apple because at some point somebody else is going to come along. Look at Ice Spice won Artist of the Year, but her deal won't be that long. It'll be years before we get another Drake, Kendrick, or Cole, even though there are artists on the way up that are talented, but they're not even looking for artists in America. They're actually not signing any rap artists. They're going a different direction. Country music is back. They don't want their artists to die anymore. it was profitable for them to die for the last, but we've lost so many young artists over the last 10 years that should have been here for the next 10 that it's not profitable to promote, to actually put out rap artists. So now if you want to rap and you want to make and you want to hear hip hop, it's going to be like it was back in the day where you got to be talented and you're going to have to break through the mold and you're going to have to build your fans up. So it's one of those. But back to this match, we got a drop toe hold from Roxanne. She on her stuff right now. Let's go, Roxanne. Lyra looks worried. Look, she's stretching out that arm with the kinesio tape. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Gave her the Northern Lights whipped on right onto the shoulder. Roxanne is putting it on her. So the braid up jobs is looking all right. Lyra's is kind of cool. I don't know if the normal braider is there. They might be over at WrestleMania right now. But her hair is looking right. We'll see what happens with the rest of because most of the people they don't have braids right now. But the dye job inside of the braids is looking good. You know, I'm always look at the hair. I come from a family full of cosmetologists. So if anybody ever asks, or if I ever date people or something like that want to know why I know so much about hair and nails, my baby mama's a cosmetologist. I'm trying to call my kid's mother is a cosmetologist. My aunt is a cosmetologist. My mama was a cosmetologist. You know what I'm saying? There's girls I know now that are in cosmetology school that are my friends that were artists and stuff like that, or just my friends. So, yeah. So I know about acrylics and all of that. I learned by proxy about all of this stuff, and it's just something to know. It's fun to Valet's laughing at me. So it's like girls can have conversations with me about acrylics. I love to see nails done on women that look good. That is very attractive to me. Hair, I like to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I be knowing about the little hair, whatever the new hair tech is they be doing, especially when they put the clips in like Becky be getting. That's why I be laughing at when Becky come out her trailer or off her bus and she don't have her. I can tell when she ain't got her clips in. But yeah, I grew up half my time as a child inside sitting in with my G.I. Joe sitting in the corner inside of the hair salon with my mama and my auntie. My aunt used to run one of the biggest hair salons in LA. Then she moved to Vegas and used to do everybody that has a residency. Her biggest client, I think, was like Gladys Knight when she was on top, you know what I mean? And then Vegas doing her residency. My aunt was lit on hair. On basically on the street. I'm sure y'all know what Crenshaw is, especially if you were a Nipsey fan. She had one of the biggest shops on Crenshaw, had her name. Her sign was there for years after she even left the city. I grew up in like a crazy man. My life is just wild in the way that I had to grow up. Half of my life was I grew up in a life of crime with the people, my family, and the stuff they used to do. Like, and then the other half was my mom being a musician or a singer in gospel, and I got to grow up in entertainment. So I grew up in a life of crime and entertainment, like like most artists. And then they be wondering why I'm all like the way I am. I talk about it because I see it when she puts them in, and then her hair don't look like that when she come out. She don't be dressed to impress when she first show up. She got to go back there and get done up. Let's go, Roxanne. Let's go, Lyra. I see her fighting back. Get up, Roxanne.
No, I'm streaming NXT right now, but good luck, okay? All right. Sorry, y'all. Had to tell Bianca Belair to focus on her match tonight instead of worrying about me.
You stupid. Ballet says a true success story for your auntie. Absolutely. My auntie was very successful. And you know what I mean? But coming from what they came from, hey man, they was in there. They used to throw them underground card games. Her and my grandmother, and they used to sell plates. That's what they came from. And my aunt built her empire from that, and she married somebody rich. And he put the money into, you know what I mean? What's the name? Christmas was always at my auntie house. Oh, beautiful fisherman suplex.
Leo Curvin said, what match you looking forward to for WrestleMania 40?
That's a good question. Honestly, the bloodline rules. I want to see Cody get fucked up in bloodline rules. I ain't gonna front, bro. Like, I honestly have turned. I wanted to see Cody win, but I'm not there. So now I want Roman to win since I didn't since I wasn't able to work it out for us to get there. And I want him to win in the Garden. I've chosen that. I want Cody to win that title in the Garden.
So you want Cody to lose the match again after winning the Rumble twice?
Yeah.
Say yeah, just casually. Yeah. Why not?
It's history. It hasn't been done. You're making history twice, even if it's bad history.
You're the worst fan ever, bro.
I
know Cody like, dang, bro. Like,
I love Cody, bro. Like it's nothing against it. I love Cody. I want to see him win the championship, but it's one of those things that where, like, you know what I mean? Like I feel Tati on wanting to get past Hogan's like legacy so we could push him out of the way. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a new title. I'm so ready to see a new title. I'm tired of that belt. It's been around. If the history of that title is The Rock was the first one to bring it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and so that's his title, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I understand it, but
suicide dive into a tornado DDT.
That was beautiful. Let's go, Roxanne. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Jay and Jimmy. Definitely pretty much all of the bloodline stuff. But outside
Pop
of that,
Rocks.
Pop
Rocks.
1, 2, kick out.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's gonna be some good matches. That Bloodline Rules match and that Jimmy and Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really want them to make it like a Cody and Dustin Rhodes type blood match. Like, I know they ain't gonna do it, but when Cody and Dusty went against each other when AEW started, that was beautiful. That was like a whole car wreck. Like,
I want to see Dustin. Look, if Cody wins, I need to see Dustin tonight. I need to see him and MJF.
And
MJF. That
would be wild.
Rikishi needs to referee for Jay versus Jimmy. Rikishi's coming out to that match. Now, this is a theory of mine. Rikishi comes out at the end of that match. Get his sons to hug it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bloodline rules. They Roman and The Rock win in his bloodline rules. Jay is back into the fold at this point. Main event, Jey Uso is back into the fold at this point with the bloodline. They all interfere, but then we get 2 new people coming, and then they have to. Seth Rollins. I expect Seth Rollins to turn on Cody.
That's what everybody's been saying lately. Roxanne Perez trying to break her arm again. Will she do it?
She might.
Missed him. Oh, nice reverse by Lyra. After a friend tried to get involved.
Who's that? Is that Blair Davenport?
Oh, yeah.
That's not Blair. That's her the other girl that's been saving her.
Yeah, the Mickey James wannabe.
He said the Mickey James. Oh.
They're like, it hurt for real. Why they got what's the name on the floor? Who's that? Was that Richie Rich? Or look, what character is that?
Referees is coming ringside to get her. They taking her back. Oh no! That's the Fallout guy.
Oh, okay.
Fallout. They're also promoting Fallout. Is that 70? Are they? The TV show.
Ooh, that was a tilt-a-whirl into an armbar. Oh,
not a roll up. Thank you. Please, no roll ups. No fruit roll ups. Oh, spinning back kick to the back of the head. Let's go.
That's a nice pin. Kick out.
Wasn't strong enough though. This is a good match. I told you this is going to be one of those matches too.
Yeah.
Curvin says Rikishi needs to be referee for Jay and Jimmy. RB says Rikishi needs to turn on Jay and help Jimmy win. I think so too. He needs to do it for The Rock and do it for his family.
Yeah, and do it for that paycheck.
Oh, okay.
Miss splash.
Into the
Crossface.
crossface.
I'm glad they keeping the crippler crossface alive.
I do too, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, into a pin. Nah, let's reverse it.
Crucifix pin. 1, 2, kicks out.
Keep the speed up. There you go. Come on,
Pop
Roxanne.
rocks part 2. Reverse.
Oh, she dropped her. Oh,
Jackknife cover. 1, 2, reverse. Pin. 1, 2,
let's go.
kick out.
She caught her.
They getting gas. Come on.
Ooh.
German suplex. That was a nice German suplex.
I can't wait till they drop these fits into the game.
Yeah, I know, right?
They have it. This is why you have to. Well, people are going to have to play.
Ooh.
Let's go, Roxanne. This is it. Pop rocks.
Dragging Rana into a pop rocks.
Into
a armbar. Crossface.
Let's go. Tap.
That was the ultimate combo. She got a tap.
I know she's not breaking out of this. Nah, man. Becky and her ain't winning tonight. No. Her and Becky are losing.
Uh-oh.
That's right, Roxanne. Let's go.
The crowd's behind it.
It's over. Just because of the way she got the belt from Becky after she beat Tiffany.
She tapped.
Let's go.
Roxanne Perez.
That's fucked up. They call Nick Wayne the Prodigy, then they call her the Prodigy. Give me my belt. I love it.
Oh yeah, I love the belt snatch.
Don't be snatching nothing from a black man.
Yeah. What if he just spazzed out?
Look at Booker T.
Only one standing.
Look at she like, get off me still. Like, hey, look.
Okay, relax though.
You like I was just trying to help you. I was just raising
look at this Dragon Rana again. Pow. Pop rocks.
Poison Rana.
Poison Rana. That's right. Poison Rana.
Poison Rana into. You know what this is? You know when I see combination moves like that.
What
WWE 2K game was it where you first was able to make your finishers?
I think that was 2008. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008.
I believe that's when they started when you came from that era and you played these games, which is what makes wrestlers do that now, because that's when you can start. Oh, I can make my own finishers and I can go into this, into that. Like I pray for the day they bring that back to WWE games.
Oh yeah, I abused it when we had that feature. I had like 10 steps. Like if it was somebody pinning somebody in a fatal 4-way, I'm losing the match because I'm still in the middle of my finisher. Like I really abused it.
Man, when you say, did you meet my McPimpin comment? Let's go back up. Want to know why McPimpin won the WWF title in the 99? Give us the game, Ghost. Ballet said DJ was on the phone with Bianca Belair. Curry said, do you think Rock overshadowed Roman Reigns? Absolutely not. I don't think he does. I think that he adds to it, if anything. Roman definitely needs the energy. As you can see, the man is aging very rapidly. You know what I'm saying? He's actually breaking kayfabe. Roman has been trying to get that title up for the last 2 years.
Yeah, he's still taking his meds.
Yeah, that man is exhausted. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if he does lose tonight, he's going to be happy. And he needs time to take a break. And I want to see either an unhinged Roman Reigns, or I want to see a Roman Reigns that comes back for when he does make his final run. Roman will come back and it will be a face run, and everybody will be happy when he wins and gets revenge on it. The ending will be getting revenge on Seth Rollins for turning on him. What I need everybody to understand is Roman is not a bad guy. He's not a heel. Roman is not a heel. Although his cousins and everybody else around him is heels. But Roman ain't turned on nobody. Everybody turned on Roman. If you look at it, you think about the history of it, everybody's turned on Roman.
So two things. Yeah, exactly, though. I was going to say 2 things since they playing the game on here. For one, Sosa Cole does not look like that. He is not chiseled. I'm sorry.
No.
And 2, just I had to throw that out there. That was a big reach.
He gained a little bit of weight. What? What? That Roman's not a heel?
No, I was going to add on to that by saying he's definitely not. I feel like, and I think people are like, when they do boom, it's because they're supposed to, but they genuinely love this character because they've been wanting it. So when he does like lose and is gone for months, and whoever is at the top or the heel at the moment, whoever is cutting the promo, you hear Roman Reigns theatric music play, it's going to be the biggest pop you've heard in a long time.
I think he comes back with new music.
Within when?
Huh?
You said come back when?
I think he leaves and comes back 6 months later. I think that the bloodline storyline continues. It's a battle over who's going to be, because we'll see new members. I think Zilla was at Wale Mania last night. I forget he was at Wale Mania. I was watching a little bit of it on my phone yesterday. They were showing it online, and somebody was I forget who was talking. They was like they were saying Zilla was like my nigga, something like that. I forget what it was. You know what I'm saying? I forget what it was. Who he was talking to, but in LA culture and West Coast culture, Samoans are they black. They just as black as us. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is out here. So I know in some areas it may be culture shock, but out here that's normal. That's like regular shit. They like family to us. So let's see. What do you say? We want Rock Mother versus Cody Mother. Oh shit.
Hey, I don't know about that one. I would usually say Rock's mom, but Cody mom's
yeah.
She beat somebody up too.
Mama Rose ain't playing.
Mama Rose is Cuban crazy.
Man, that would be Ballet said that would be interesting. Mama versus Mama. They could do it. WWE has shown to do crazier things. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like delivering what the fans want to see.
Your boy gonna come back if they do that.
Who?
Vince Russo.
Oh, here we go. Listen, bro. Mom versus mom. You see, I fried his ass up at the end of that episode. I hope y'all watch it. I fried Vince Russo's ass up.
Leo had the deep voice when he was cutting that promo, just so you know he meant business.
I was serious too. I was because I forgot it was something that he posted that just pissed me off. It's like we hate the way he talks about wrestling, but it was just something that he said that had me do it, and I saw it right before I filmed that, and I didn't know that was finna come out, and then it did, and then I was like, when I was editing, I was like, am I gonna add this or I'm gonna cut it?
Right.
There was more to it, and I cut the other half of it, and it was about the allegations.
Oh man!
when I was cutting it, he was already online. It just happened to be divine intervention that the fans was frying his ass up for the way he was treating the women's division and the stuff that he was doing. So I was like, all right, I can cut it so that way, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, you know how it is, man. They'll try to get your channel shut down, especially since he can't be on YouTube like that. You know what I mean? So I just said, all right, I'll let him live. She said, what did he do, bro? bro. Man, Vince Russo, what did Vince had he was just talking, and he's always promoting his what's the name? First of all, I don't like that he has a show called Castrating the Marks. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just disrespectful to, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, we know what the word, you know what I mean? It's just the wordplay that he used. And if you hate wrestling marks and people that love this, we loved it. They love this shit. I don't care if the fans, some of these fans are crazy, but they're passionate about something that they pay for. That's all it is to it. So I don't mind it. I don't mind the crazy fan. So the tribalism gets on my nerves because there's good wrestling in all of these companies and everybody is looking for a paycheck. Now, there are wrestling grifters that do come along that don't care about the product. And then, you know what I mean? I don't like all of these wrestling tell-all books that are out right now. I don't like Ronda Rousey's the shit that she's been saying. I'm very vocal about that. I'll probably add that into what's her name? But I mean, shit, to keep it G, if she wasn't on fucking Facebook gaming all the time and down in the performance center, she probably would have been a better wrestler. So, you know what I mean? You see how mad I get? Like, I really love this shit. Like, this is what DJ was just talking about. Yeah, that's the title of the show. He has a show called The Marks. You know what I'm saying? On what's the name? On he does it on Patreon. And he's like, this is why I rip Marks a Pro, that people that think they know and they never worked in the business. Like, bro, you don't even work in the business no more. You know what I'm saying? So already I'm mad about that. And then on top of it, he was just talking about he said, when did wrestling fans? He said, when did wrestlers become sissy Marys? And it's like
Sissy berries. What?
they call them sissy Marys. That ballet, I'm pretty sure that's the East Coast term from wherever Long Island. It sounds like some Long Island shit or some island shit. I can tell, and I'll let you do it because you're from you from the East Coast, so you'll be able to tell me if it's some lingo that they use over there. But
Sissy Mary.
Sissy Mary, he was calling Cody because a lot of the wrestlers they get emotional talking about certain stuff. Like CM Punk, he was mad that CM Punk got emotional during his, but it was the first time we saw an emotional CM Punk when he came back after he wasn't able to compete. He finally broke down. I respect CM Punk's what do you call it? I respect his interview. I think two things can be true. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Cody and what he was saying. Cody was being diplomatic. Cody ain't finna shit on something that he created. Why would he? Why would he shit on AEW when he helped create, when he was the catalyst to create AEW?
Right.
He took the bet from Dave Meltzer. And he did that. And then Tony Khan came along as the grifter and bought the company. And now we see that Tony Khan has been lying about a whole bunch of shit. And now people are starting to see through the veil of what these billionaires do. A billionaire is going billionaire. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even like when Vince Russo talks shit about Tony Khan. It's like, bro, like he put money into wrestling. Just shut up. If you either gonna love this shit or leave it alone. Period. That's just my thing.
Exactly.
That's
the
it.
Bro has issues, bro.
That bro has issues, bro. Bro, listen. I wouldn't have ever booked this match. WrestleMania weekend, bro. I can hear him on Monday. WrestleMania weekend, bro. What a waste. NXT, bro. Really, Roxanne Perez, bro? Like, listen, what I would have done was I would have booked a match.
Nobody cares. Like, I don't care what Vince Russo thinks. Like, I'd rather listen to Eric Bischoff book a match or a show than Vince Russo.
I listen to Eric Bischoff for business.
The 83 podcast thing?
Whatever. And he has another one. I listen to him because even though they say he destroyed WCW and he's a failure, but I mean, he wasn't the one that destroyed it. It was Vince Russo that came in and did the extras. You know what I'm saying? I don't think either one of them did. I think it was just the channels. They didn't want them there. It was the executives that stripped the money away where they couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Said, don't forget. No, we got you, RB. Yeah, this is a gimmick I'm starting to like. Now I know that you differ on with me on it, that saying that you don't think Tony D'Angelo's booked strong yet, because he's not. I think the title will elevate him. He is Tony Soprano, and I get it. Once I saw them what they did to Ilya at the restaurant,
I liked it. It's just I wish they had started this a little earlier, because it wasn't up until last month when I realized that Tony is more of a boss lead, and then his partner is like an underboss. I thought they were like an equal tag team. So if I thought that, then a lot of other people probably thought that. Because I know he probably been calling them boss and all that, but like they've been really putting it on heavy now. But if they had built him up more for that role instead of like a tag team guy, then it probably would have been more so like, oh, okay, I've been waiting for this. And then the placement on the card is a little weird. So
it is, but I'm not mad at it.
It's gonna be a dope match regardless. Because I know how Tony can go.
Oh yeah. I'm praying for a title change here. I'm sorry. I know that we just got one with Roxanne. I'm praying for a double title change back to back, and then whatever else happens at the pay-per-view, I'm just gonna enjoy. I really do. Go ahead, DJ. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you guys gonna say it would balance the books. We had 2 retains and we had 1 switch. So to balance the books, Ilya would have to lose the title today.
Does he? I don't see no contacts, or does he have more?
I don't see him.
I really want him to win. The reason I think that they can with him. I think that maybe it would, even if it's a hill for Ilya to climb again to get the title back and have to beef with them to get it back. This is one of those that I think like it's almost like a baby bloodline kind of thing, in a sense, where, you know what I mean, you got like the Sopranos. I see Tony, I see Silvio, I'm seeing the Sopranos, even the font. You know what I'm saying? Like the way the font that they're using is the Godfather font. I'm watching it, like I'm enjoying it.
He's looking like a champion right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
His partner Stax though is like, his partner to me is like Ludwig Kaiser to me. Like he really took Ilya to Like he really gave Ilya a big run when they fought last week.
What's the announcer's name? She is gorgeous.
Alicia something. Alicia something.
Yeah, I was mad when I found out Asia was married too. I was upset.
Oh yeah, Asia's married to what's his name, right? Shit, what's his name? It's a black guy, ain't it?
I don't think so.
Oh, they going off with the strikes already, but Don is eating the strikes.
Yeah, man. Look how man he is a powerhouse, bro.
That's
Like
what I'm
that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
He looking like a champion tonight.
He giving me Tony Soprano vibes, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Even though Tony was he was overweight, but it's just, you know what I mean? I can see it. Oh,
Suplex, double suplex over the top rope.
Ilya is Superman, bro. He is.
Man, when Ilya gets busy, it's literally scary. Like, bro, be like, he really does turn to a dragon.
Did you see? Have you been watching the workouts?
Nah, but I can only imagine.
Bro has been doing he's doing powerlifting with one arm while he's, you know what I mean, with the weights. They like this dude is nuts. They was like, man, I don't want to fight him. Everybody's
want to
doing push-ups on his knuckles. I'm like, man, what's going on?
I wouldn't want to either. He is literally a super soldier.
RB said the Digimon TV show first aired in August of '99. McPimpin said, I need the title. I need the Digi World. You are stupid. Let's see. Tati is in the building. What's going on, Tati? Good morning. She said, I'm just waking up feeling like a bum getting up at this time. LOL. Hey, man. I know you usually, I know you probably usually sleep in. Don't feel like it. It's you know what I mean? I was tired this morning. When I got up this morning, I hit DJ. I was half gone because of the show last night.
Yeah, we all just kind of blown out right now. Huge German suplex from Ilya. Tati, yeah, you gotta get your rest. We all gotta get our rest.
I'm up. I'm going to get me. I'm off coffee, man. I didn't drunk like damn near a cup and a half of coffee. I got the water right here to try to flush it out.
Whew. That was
I'm going
snap German suplex by Ilya. Yeah, all three of us, y'all, big three. We had a hectic time, especially yesterday because Leo had his show. Mm-hmm. Tati had her review, her show. She's been up doing stuff consistently. Absolutely. And I worked the first job 7 to 3:30 and then 4:30 to 1:30 a.m. So it's been an all day thing.
I got home at 3:30 a.m. So that would have been, if you're central, so I got home at 3. That would have been 5 for you when I got home. And if y'all on the East Coast, that's 6 for y'all when I got home. So imagine me going to sleep at those hours and then getting right back up for this. Like I had to sit through 3 hours of horrible rap. You know what I'm saying?
3 hours of horrible rap.
Man,
strong elbow.
But I did get to see the future of what LA's music scene is like. You know what I'm saying? Of where they're trying to go. The artists that were, or just music, period, because everybody was from everywhere. This was a different music scene from what I saw.
Uh-huh.
It is now, like I said, it is goth rap. What they're doing, it is a mixture of rock infused goth attire, and I see my daughter dressing like this too. You know what I mean? They had the girls were all in. They all had the boots with the big heels, the goth makeup. Like they was painting makeup on. I'm like, okay, I'm looking at it and I'm listening to what they're, you know what I mean, the way that they're delivering it. They had the deep, you know what I mean? Some of them was rapping with the, remember when rock was doing that? But they were rapping, the grunge, like real deep spitting when like in the early 2000s rock, but they were spitting though.
Yeah, that's kind of cringe. I don't know. Oh, double headbutts. So they're making them both look pretty equal right now. We got Ilya and we got the Don. Tony D'Angelo. And also a quick note for those who are interested in watching what happens in the ring that ain't supposed to happen, but a good way to save yourself is do what Ilya did. Ilya did what he would do when he slides through the ropes, like a 619 type spin, but he kind of botched it. So before he landed, he sold his hand like he already got hurt, like he is right now. So that would be a good reason to botch a move, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good way to save that botch, you know.
Oh,
dang, yeah.
Let's go, Tony D'Angelo. I'm telling you, man. Look, I done already got one. She said, did you go to Wale Mania? No, I didn't go to Wale Mania. Uncle Todd went to Wale Mania. That's how he got into WrestleMania the next day. He found out some secrets to get into WrestleMania. There are secrets to get in.
Yeah. Oh, driver into the barricade.
Is he wrestling in are those Chucks? Oh no, he got on some traditional boots. I was about to say, I know he ain't wrestling in no Chucks.
They did look like Chucks. They might be Chuck style boots.
You can't lose at ringside with all your people out there, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. They gonna have to do some mob style stomping out like they've been doing. And
he got on the all white too. I feel like he might pull this off.
Mm-hmm.
White and gold.
Like Lyra with it when she had on the green.
Uh-huh. Ilya's starting to cook though. Ooh. So there's only 2 more matches after this, right? It's that's another match, and then it's the main event with Trick and Mello.
Mm-hmm. Trick and Mello is definitely the main event. I can't wait to see that. Do you think that Mello shows up after Mania to the main roster, or they keep him on NXT until the draft?
It depends on when the draft is.
Draft is usually after SummerSlam, right?
Then they probably gonna have him lose and then go ahead and come to SmackDown because there really ain't nothing else for them to even continue with after this story. I mean, it's just a simple revenge match. Mm-hmm. Blow it off. Trick's the new face of NXT. Melo goes to SmackDown where he's already supposed to be at. So
Byron Starr says, I heard that when Mad Dragon loses the NXT title, he'll be moved up to the main roster with a push similar to Gunther. I can see it. Yeah, they're on a collision course for WrestleMania next year.
Yeah,
I can see Gunther and Ilya in for a WrestleMania match next year. We want to see it. I want to see actually a triple threat with Ilya, Pete Dunne, and Gunther.
They got some building to do. And me and you was talking about No Catch Republic. Was it No Catch or Quarter Catch?
New Catch Republic.
New Catch. I was watching a YouTuber and he made a good point about how people didn't like the fact that they were a team, mm-hmm. that they should be pushed solo, mm-hmm. which I know they would be good solo, but they're also getting over as a team too. Mm-hmm. And although we know how they are and how they get down solo, if they can get over as a team for the meantime,
makes them
like I'm down for the team. Like Dragon Lee, mm-hmm. like he is part of LWO now, but
it's over now.
Right, and then his solo run didn't just go as expected. You know, he wasn't getting as over as they thought. And you see where Cameron Grimes is, right? He didn't get into no stable, and he's just nowhere.
Cameron is a non-factor.
So I think they're starting to bring the people that they move into the main roster into these stables to get them like a little extra, so they don't just flounder. You know what I mean?
And Cameron Grimes, like I say, he had one of the best. Like he was cooking it in NXT. He was over. You know what I'm saying? Him and LA Knight, that feud was the greatest. Like,
Him some brass knucks.
The Don.
Them some shiny new ones too. Them ain't them old dusty William Regal.
Yeah, come on, man. Look, he said, nah, he want to win it.
Oh, he about to lose. Ooh, that was a chop to the throat.
I love Ilya's. See now you did it. Now they gonna do it for the Don. Take him out. Take him out for the Don just because he kicked you.
Mm-hmm. Now he might. Now I'm thinking he might just win. I don't know. Leo Ballet said, "Who do you want Gunther to have the title for another year?"
No, it's time to move on. I want to see him start building himself up as a singles competitor, angry without the title, and moving his way into the main roster, and then get drafted. I need Imperium drafted to SmackDown.
Yeah, that Imperium New Day match was. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, that Imperium New Day match was gold. That should have been on Mania to me.
Yeah,
like that street fight, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Cameron Grimes is talented. They are just wasting him. I just think they're trying to figure out what to do next, Ballet. Like with Cameron Grimes, the thing is, he came to the main roster and they brung him up with they. It's like they've just fed him to certain people, and his gimmick didn't get over on the main roster, which I didn't think that it would get over. Period. You know what I mean? They're trying to do the Beverly Hillbillies thing with him. That's his gimmick, is the Beverly Hillbillies to me. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? The guy that struck gold and was rich. And you know what I mean? If they would have kept doing it, if they would have did vignettes on the way up and showed him like that and built him as the rich, you know what I mean? You know, and maybe even had him as a heel, it would have worked. The history between him and LA Knight, I would have ran the story back.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Like they're getting some more involvement in. I think Stacks was about to interfere, and then Tony told him to stop again. He just he's doing a mob style right now.
Yeah, he don't like that. Give him to me now. Give me the nuts.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Let's go.
Dang. Them some real shots.
I love Ilya's his gimmick, man. A music conductor.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Takedown.
Belly to belly.
Tati says yesterday, 7:30 to 3:30 work. Pick up daughter, tired to nap, went live from 6 to 11. Watched Rampage, then recorded both reviews, wrote a book, sold the book, got reviews on it, then edited, bed by 3:30 a.m., went to New Zealand, came back, wrote another book, but even worse, today I'm on laundry duty. Yeah, that's tough.
I forgot Rampage came on yesterday. I still got to watch that, man. You know how many, like...
That's what Ballet said.
God, you know how many things I gotta like edit to make what's the names for? I'm gonna be working all day on Monday, like, and then Raw comes on Monday, so there's like no rest. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna be making all of the updates to the sites and stuff like that for the winners and losers. Usually, I just make a dope piece of art for the pay-per-views. Like I gotta make one for Ring of Honor, for this, for whatever GCW did for the Indies. And yeah. I'm gonna be busy for the next week, but it's fine. Having work and staying busy is the greatest. Tati, you are a monster, okay? You are truly the head creature of the night. You know what I'm saying? Literally, figuratively, you are an inspiration of me because you be working and you are on time. With your news, you be putting in that work. So it keeps me inspired to be like, all right, I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how tired I am. That's why I went to go shoot that rap show last night, came home. I gotta edit that. Still have to edit that in the middle of everything. Oh, what is he doing?
Absolutely. Belly to belly from the top rope.
Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead and slide the ring. That's what you call an avalanche, belly to belly.
Man.
I mean, an actual one. That Kurt Angle one is good too, but that one was, he got it out 10 feet in the air. Come on, Tony D.
Heavy is the head that carries the championship. They bodies be going through it.
I think Ilya's going to retain, man.
If the goons don't get involved.
Are they both going for a table spot?
They like, what's happening then?
Pull up.
I've never seen two wrestlers go for the table spot like in unison. Like, all right, we're going to do it.
We're about to see a powerbomb and then counter. What we got?
Elbows.
Do y'all remember when Alicia Fox? Oh! H-bomb. I like when Ilya just yells out into the crowd like a madman.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all remember that match when Alicia Fox did a move on the outside and then tried to pin him? And then she hurried up and stopped like, oh, wait, I can't do that. I felt so bad for her, man. Like, I really did. Uh-oh. By doing like he did Carmelo. H-bomb from the top. To the announcer table. Let's go.
Oh! I've never seen that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, he did that to Carmelo in October.
Okay. Like his hand still hurts. That might be the factor, is his hand being broken from you know what I'm saying, from going into the restaurant unannounced. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that was
Look at
funny.
everybody ringside. They like, please. Tati says, let's see, Ballet says, I know that you are beyond exhausted, Tati. And Tati says, I am tired but motivated. I am too. I'm hyped for this weekend still. Like, you know what I mean? The coffee definitely helped this morning.
Yeah, Tati don't get tired. I'm convinced Tati is AI at this point too, but that's okay. We accept all people.
Bro, she's part Taker. Like, what you talking about? Like, you see, the Taker he was up all night too, carving caskets and making sure that he
Up all night carving caskets.
yeah, he's up all night. You know what I'm saying? Tati up carving caskets at night, making his content. About to put the rest of these journalists and everybody that do reviews in the dirt, bro.
Oh.
Like,
Ilya going for a top rope drop kick, but Tony counters into a power bomb. I wonder if we're gonna get a ref bump at some point.
That was beautiful. Yeah, see, as a musician, and I enjoy. This is the, oh my god,
Curb stomp on the rope. Uh-oh.
It's over.
Ooh.
Let's go, Tony.
1, 2, kick out of 2.89. Tony, don't act like that. You ain't did that much. You need to do a lot more devastating moves to have that reaction.
Man, feed him. You got them at ringside. Do not do this at ringside.
They're gonna take over. They're gonna be like, yeah, you ain't the boss.
Ballet says she is the Tati Taker.
Tati Taker. Speaking of finisher? Nope, counter.
Man, it's don't
small package.
We better not see a roll up victory. I do not want to see no roll up victories. If it's one thing, if they do listen,
Glasgow kiss to the face. H-bomb? No,
elbow
that other
back
one.
of the head. Here we go. He going.
Oh, Ilya's bleeding from the mouth.
That's when you know Ilya's finna win, when he start bleeding from the mouth.
Yeah.
No Diddy. It's over.
No, oh my gosh, bro. No. H-bomb from the top.
Wow.
Over with. Ball game. 1, 2, 3.
He retains. I'm not happy with this, but I get it. It's cool. I like Ilya, so I'll give it a pass. But I'm not happy with Tony winning.
With Tony losing, yeah.
I mean, with Tony losing, he had everybody at ringside, and he kept telling them not to help.
I respect it.
They making Ilya strong, bigger than life, man.
Ilya is one of the best sellers. Ilya's the best seller they got. I don't know if y'all seen that match when him and Rich Holland had on NXT, but when I say that crowd got quiet because they thought Ilya was like brain damaged at one point, bro be selling like you wouldn't believe. Like, even I was sitting there watching, like, did he just like break his arm? Like, for real?
What they're showing us though is that NXT UK was a success.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because if you watch NXT UK, then you've seen all of these. I used to love NXT UK. This is why I miss the network. I miss NXT UK. I really hope it does come back at one point, or NXT Europe, whatever they finna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, watching Gunther from I didn't even know that him and Sammy were on the indies and they had a matches way back in the day. Like, this beef goes back between them a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Where they showed
Ilya.
Ilya
and Tony D shook hands.
Oh yeah, the Ring of Honor treatment.
I don't know if we're gonna get anything after that or not.
Nah, man, call him in the ring and stomp him out, man. Y'all heels. Boss, what are you doing, boss? Tony, what are you doing?
Shut up. I know I lost, okay? Just
mind your business, Silvio.
Well, boss, you really kicked your ass. Hey, calm down.
They need to add the weight to Solo at this point.
Yeah, they got man looking like an action figure. That's not realistic. And they got Gunther looking like Brock Lesnar on the game.
So with the gameplay of this, since they're showing us real quick, let me ask you, does this feel like the older games? Not like the recent last 2 years, but don't it feel like the old SmackDown game just a little bit?
Yeah, because when I was doing the tournament, especially the first round,
Mm-hmm.
it felt more like an arcade than like a ring. Like the atmosphere felt very isolated. It didn't feel like SmackDown. Like it didn't feel like the new 2K. It felt like they did something with the aesthetic. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the visuals or the spacing, but it's more like an arcade. Like I could see somebody being able to play that at an actual arcade with the stick and the buttons. Like,
It reminds me of SmackDown 2, which is my favorite game of all time.
is that Know Your Role or is that the is it Know Your Role or is it just Bring It? Because I
SmackDown
used to have
2
all of
was,
them.
I think SmackDown 2 was Know Your Role. Let's see. I'm looking it up right now. I have a copy of it somewhere around here. I think it's downstairs packs in one of my boxes.
Yeah, I had all of them because my favorite one was when they added Kurt Angle.
That was the one.
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown 2 PlayStation. PlayStation 1. That one is called Know Your Role. That's Know Your Role, yeah.
Yeah, that was when they added Kurt Angle. That it just took to another level. Like it was perfect.
Yeah, that
And
game.
they had the original Shining Wizard on there, not the one they do now, but the one where they actually connect with the knee to the face.
Mm-hmm.
That was my finisher back then.
And and it had like I never finished unlocking everything as much as I played it. Like it was like you just kept unlocking more and more and more and more, like clothing and just like there was no updates on it. It was just so much content on that game where you just kept unlocking stuff when you played through the game, like in year by year. I used to play for years. I think I got up to like year 15 and just kept playing with my character.
Yeah, year 15. Yeah,
Man,
still mid card.
I never stopped playing it, man. Like, and that they had a ranking system in that.
Did they?
Yeah. You used to have to climb up the rankings if you created your wrestler, remember, you have to climb up the rankings to get to the top. That's
I
the
got
only
you.
place a ranking system is needed. I think if they need to add that back to this and add that as an inside of a mode so you can rank your character up through the years. I would love to see them go back to that with an arcade style. You know what I mean? You take your character just as a career versus doing the showcase. I like the showcase with a storyline, but I think there's enough room to do that. And
Absolutely.
they added the camera flashes back.
Oh yeah, that used to be a nice part of it.
Yeah, and they added it to 2K24. That's one of the things I love about it. They got the camera flashes back from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially when somebody going for a crazy move, them lights be going crazy.
next year it needs to be the Bray Wyatt edition, and it needs to be leather on the box. Just saying, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy the digital version. Like I still want to buy I'm still gonna buy a physical of this year's too. And then
man.
I played through the game. I played through the whole showcase mode. You definitely have to do that, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I decide I am because I just doing all these WrestleMania related videos been pushing me to want to like go ahead and do that because like when I did the last one about ranking the WrestleManias, like the earlier ones I seen were my favorite ones, like 20, 21, 23. Like those were my favorite ones, even to now. Only ones that I can think of that can even rival those are like the last two or last, because it was just different. Like WrestleMania 21, it was a lot of SmackDown versus Raw matches, and they were really competitive back then, and they were promoting SmackDown versus Raw during that time to really double down the idea.
Yeah.
And when Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels had their thing, man, I was like, I gotta be Team Kurt. I know he's a heel, but like I told you I was SmackDown, like
man,
through and through.
Kurt Angle's first entrance was my favorite. When he first came, his first match on the main card. Because I was like, all right, here we go with another Captain America, right? Like I was like, here they go. They always got to have the American hero, but they started him as the American heel. When he stopped mid match and was like, "You can't do that. You can't." He said, "You can't do that. You can't boo an Olympic
gold medalist."
When he said that, I was crying. I was like, oh yeah, this is my guy now. I'm like, I don't care what nobody says. He's funny. Like,
heck no. Hey, Roxanne and her friend getting to it. That was it. Never mind. Who's this? But I thought that was Lil Yachty or KSI. Who is this?
Oh, this must be for the is it? Oh no, he's already wrestled in NXT. Javon Evans. Okay.
Oh, level up. I'm like, where are these clips coming from? Oh, he oh wow.
New Kofi.
Oh my god.
They said there's a surprise for Ava called somebody for a surprise for and she said your NXT family. So we still haven't seen that yet.
I'm very interested in seeing what this guy's got to do because he has the athleticism of a 2K character,
Mm-hmm.
and he has the vernacular of an actual 19-year-old. Like he talks just like them, like a kid. Like because at the end he said, "Shit, that was dope.
Woof!
It's gonna be smooth."
Look at Lash and
See,
Jafar.
Lash
They look great.
Lash is starting to become looking more and more ladylike. Because I promise you, like when I first seen her, I was concerned. I'm not gonna lie.
You stupid. Man, they you it's not that. It's just like they say, you're not ugly, you just broke.
She has some really strong features, man. The other girl did too, but they like it's like they
Hey,
glowing up. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like they glowing up.
I mean, I'm not mad at them. I just say that, you know what I'm saying? Like I always thought she was pretty, and I understand they know a lot of people be on them about their strong feet. I always thought she was pretty though. But yeah, I feel what you're saying though, but at least they didn't have to, China had
China had to get some work.
she
Like
had reconstructive surgery.
yeah, she had to get a lot of work done, and that's what kind of threw me off because other than that, I would have probably thought they was but it's just seeing Noam Dar and the other guy too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what the theme was. You know what I'm saying? I
I
thought,
got you.
yeah,
Look at
and
Carmelo.
Noam Dar, that's crazy. I see. Look at Carmelo with the Black Panther stuff. You mean, all right.
All right, the braider is there. Look at Carmelo's braids.
The Miz came back, braiding everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Noam Dar is a beast in the ring, so I don't understand where they got this gimmick from. It's like I don't know what their thing is. Like, is it like a fashion thing or pretty
Um,
boy or what?
I don't know, man. Like I don't know what the theme is. I didn't know where they were trying to go with it. I like it regardless of whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the
Yeah.
idea of it being metaphor. You know what I'm saying? Like what is it a
hmm
metaphor for? I'm still trying to figure out. But
Well,
somebody.
metaphor like the four people that are
Mm-hmm.
woke. I
Okay.
mean, I cool wordplay. I don't know where they're gonna go. Like I said, Noam Dar has the longest reign with that cup at
Heritage Cup.
anybody. hmm
Mhm.
And he was really beating up Trick. I ain't gonna lie. That Trick match he had with Trick Williams, Noam Dar was sunning him a little bit.
This is when Jodeci went solo, and then Casey and JoJo started doing their own thing. I think that's what happened. Ballet at the end of it. Carmelo and Carmelo is a mixture of Casey and JoJo, and that's what happened to Dalvin and what's his name? We lost him. He'll be back. We lost DJ for a second. But yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. Is that there we go. I think that's what happened. Is that we lost Dalvin and what's the other one? Mr. Dalvin and who is it? KC, JoJo, Dalvin, and Devontae, right?
Uh-huh.
We lost the other two members, but although they said that, yes, Jodeci. That's what I'm saying. That was the breakup of Jodeci. Casey and JoJo whooped their ass, and then it was over.
So we had the main event. I thought we had one more match.
We only had they're gonna give this one 30 minutes. It looked like she said Melo was the lost member. Imagine my surprise when I found out JoJo was one of my family members. He married into the family.
Oh yeah.
My cousin did him so wrong until they got divorced. So his last wife, the one that he was on the show with, where he kept getting drunk on the reality show, she's family. So
Mm.
one of my cousins used to do him so wrong. He was smoking with him, and he was like, bro, like I don't know what JoJo said. My cousin went smooth off, bro. Like he was like, no, you can't smoke with me, fam. That's what I'm glad. Oh, look, see, Trick has to win this. He didn't did the Rocky thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's an unlockable in the game. In the
Is a tire, right?
mm-hmm. You all right, brother?
Yeah. I think I had
I saw that. Are you okay?
You saw? I think I had a mini stroke. I don't
I
know.
don't have it.
I think I had a mini stroke. I don't know what happened.
Oh, knee strike.
Carmelo's killing this heel thing, though. By the way,
Yeah, he needs to be healed, man. Like I like Carmelo as a heel inside of the game inside of it. But yeah, they in the game, they have like certain unlockables inside of the live events. This is why you gotta definitely. I always say, I'm telling you, like try to play the live events if you can.
mm-hmm.
Because what was it? Or the weekly. I think it may be the weeklies. I unlocked Cody's like his mask to use.
Okay.
And they're gonna have future unlockables are Trick Williams boxing attire, like the gloves, the pants, and all that other stuff.
Okay.
Look, he coming out in the chest protector.
Bro, look crazy right now.
He does.
I hope he ain't coming out with security.
Fireflies is in the sky. The lights will always be fireflies.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if Trick can hang with main event Melo. Because when Melo gets
that's a Wakanda. Okay, I see what he did there. Hey, that's the Black
Panther.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He could have got a better one than that. He could have got an actual leather one. He looked like he got that straight off.
He got it off of what's it called? Marketplace.
He got it off Temu. Come on, man. You can't be ordering a wrestling gear off Temu, man. You the lost member of Jodeci, brother.
Yeah. He got it for the cheap. We are at the main event, y'all. NXT Stand Deliver 2024.
It's been this was a good card.
It was a good card.
People said it was going to be mid, but the matches have been amazing.
Yeah, they've outdone what you would expect, especially the North American Championship match.
But even though we got 30 minutes, Ava says somebody was going to be there, and I'm trying to figure out who it is. She said you will always be NXT family. So I'm still trying to see who it is.
You think we might get Bo that quick?
It could either be Bo or it could be MJF. But I doubt MJF will go to the NXT first.
Uh-oh. Trick coming out as a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Theme music bumping.
Rocky.
Mm-hmm. That's all y'all got? Y'all got to get turned. Get turned this Trick.
I like it.
Oh, yeah, man.
Booker T done worked himself into the intro.
And getting a little small check on the side.
Mm-hmm. Listen, man, you got to cut me a big check. I got the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? I'm adding the Hall of Fame to it.
Five time. Hall of Fame.
And we'll be back on the Hall of Fame.
And for those who have never watched NXT or don't watch it often, I strongly suggest the Iron Survivor Challenge match they just referenced. Trick Williams, Braun Breaker, Dijak, Josh Briggs. Most of the people you saw tonight were in there. Even Tyler Bate. Man, killed that. Like, perfect. 5-star match. Like, even Trick did his thing. All right, y'all. We here. Main event. Main event Melo. Tear it up Trick. Let's go. This is the first time 2 black men main evented.
Man.
PLE.
Man. I know Shawn Michaels is proud.
Yeah. You can't cancel me now, brother.
Nah, he made it right. The Rock, he did, you know what I mean, from what The Rock did to him on his TV show.
He been shading The Rock for years anyway, even with new talent. He'd purposely tell new talent, stop trying to be like The Rock. I'm like, dang. Okay, Melo. Okay, Melo. Look at him.
He gonna wrestle with the Wakanda chain on? Oh, they both wrestling with chokers. They wilding.
Yeah, wrestling with chokers is wild.
Well,
no, he ain't gonna be able to wrestle him, but
yeah, I'm just saying, what if one of them Wakanda one of the Wakanda fingernails stab him in the chest?
Woo.
Why you did what? Come on now, that's some black shit. That's some black ass shit to slap a nigga in the back of the neck.
Did you see the cartwheel he did over Trick's back?
I did.
And then into the slap, like he is about to like sun him wrestling right now. Trick got to pull out some big moves because he can't out wrestle Carmelo. That ain't gonna happen. But he can outpower him. Let's go. Irish whip into the rope. Nope. Get out of my ring. Nope. Come out here with me. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh, that was a black man punch, boy. It's from the streets. Look at that.
Here we go. He's like, nah, don't throw me on the steps.
Yeah. Melo about to sell for Trick. Let's go.
Please, brother, please.
Let's talk business.
Big clothesline over. Okay, they going out to the crowd. Where they going?
So since it's main event, they can do that, right? And not get counted out.
The ref is just like, can you guys please get back in the ring? Let's.
Yes, you're going to make me lose my job. I just got here.
Where are you going, brothers?
Come on, boss. Come on, boss. Teddy Long comes out. Well, player, we're going to make this a false count anywhere match. And the winner will face The Undertaker. Melo, don't miss. Let's go.
Oh! Are you excited about West Side Gun's wrestling league?
West Side Gun got a wrestling league?
Fourth rope.
Wow.
He got the titles made already.
I'm very interested in it. Trick Williams hitting him with some punches. I'd probably feel kind of way like, hey, hold on, bro. We ain't practiced that.
Well, I mean, you know, I got the I had it. Do you remember when Lexis King was gaslighting both of them?
Yeah.
All right, so if you go back and watch that, Melo knew then that Trick attacked him in my eyes, and I guess they had to play it off longer.
Yeah.
Because I slowed the video down in slow motion, and you could see Trick Williams push Lexis King out the way. So I put that with the Jordan crossover when he pushed off on what's his name?
Yeah, not the Jordan crossover.
I did it when he did the push off. So it lined up nicely, and then the music hit, and you hear the drums, and then it hit. Like I was like, yeah, man.
That's crazy. Also, that kid they showed a minute ago, he did a Cody Cutter that was insane. Like, bro got like 15 feet in the air.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, like he was spamming moves like a creative player on 2K. Like I saw a Cody Cutter, I saw a Phoenix Splash, I saw like a diving Palancha. Like he was just doing just moves you would just put on a new character you made. Like I feel like he can do any move, almost like a new Montez Ford.
Why would you throw that in the ring for the ref to throw? That's like stupid. Now you just
what are you throwing there?
He exposed part of the turnbuckle right there.
Oh, I've been noticing they've been doing that. That's a newer spot when they save it for later or throw in something to distract the ref later instead right then.
There it is right there. His chest.
Setting him up.
He's bleeding in his chest now.
Trick Williams has internal damage. He has internal bleeding. Will he make it?
They added that to the game this year too, though. Oh.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see. They need to make this like they did with Booker T and John Cena, like a best of 7 series.
That's the Spanish announce table, right?
Yeah, you already know that's done.
Yeah, no, I've been calling for that to come back too. Like, yeah, bring back the Spanish announce table. I swear, man, all right, they watching this at this point. I'm totally convinced that they've been watching our channels because
I
I've been
remember when
asking.
you said that. When you
Yeah,
said that about the Spanish announce table.
bring it back.
I be feeling bad because I'm like, not only did y'all bring it back just for that, but now this every time they do that, the announcers be looking disgruntled. Like, dang, so I just gotta sit here with no table. I gotta hold my water or set it down. Like, I'm legit pissed. Like, that's how they look. Look at them. I really don't want to be here right now.
Hey, make sure you dress fly, baby. Make sure them shoes is right. You know what I'm saying?
I think they starting to. I'm just saying, you look at your left and see them sitting pretty with a whole table, and then y'all just sitting there looking broke. Like, I think they caught on to the fact that the Spanish announce table always gets beat up, always gets broke down, and now they starting to feel a certain way about it. Like, hold on, bro.
Yeah, no, it's just part of wrestling, baby. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back. I wanted it back, just like I wanted the Slammies back. You know what I mean?
Did they bring the Slammies back?
Yeah, they brought the Slammies back.
That's what I thought.
Bro, I'm telling you, we are the oracles, and they've been listening to every idea. Me, you, and Todd. The ideas me, you, and Todd even talking about. We just starting to see it little by little. Her Ring of Honor takes, her AEW takes. They've been showing.
I believe it. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Hell of a combos. Back elbow. Let's go. What they finna do?
They're about to collide.
Yep. Double kick to the chest. Double chest kicks. That's what I'm talking about, man. WrestleMania weekend. I'm hyped, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
I love NXT, man.
Yeah, it's a whole nother beast. It's a whole nother beast.
It is, man. It's just that
I'm telling y'all that Iron Survivor Challenge is like the perfect combination of every multi-man match you would want to see. It's just done better. I promise you. Like, even with the times, it's like I'd rather see that than the Elimination Chamber or anything else. Like, it's the best set up multi-man match I've seen. Because it's kind of the same thing, but it's different. You know what I mean?
I want to see the Elimination Chamber, but I don't like it as a pay-per-view. I'd rather it just be brought out every night.
I think they should cut out a lot of those gimmick pay-per-views. Bring Money in the Bank ladder match back to WrestleMania. Uh-oh. Bots, let's go.
Look at him trying to cheat.
Yeah, try to kick. Dang, pow. Ooh. Look at this. Pow.
Let's go.
The 2-time.
The Booker T sidekick.
Scoot her up. Flapjack.
Boom.
Kip up.
Booker T you could tell Booker T's been working with Trick too.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. Tilt-a-whirl armbar slam. That's crazy.
Melo is that man.
I'm telling them, man. I much rather see heel Melo. He even does his moves better when he's heel.
Shawn Michaels, bro. This is Shawn Michaels and Diesel.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Counter. Neck breaker.
Let's go.
Trouble in Paradise.
Oh.
Let's go.
That's a big Trouble in Paradise.
Since he does his a little bit different, if I was him, I'd call that Chaos in Paradise.
Okay. He said Chaos in Paradise.
Yeah, just like Damian Priest does the Falcon Arrow, but it's much bigger and way better, so he calls it Broken Arrow. They should like start tweaking moves like that.
I do enjoy that Damian Priest does the Razor's Edge, and they call it the Razor's Edge too.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh.
All right, somebody.
Choke.
Down at the bottom, let's see. Belly says Jodeci Mello is the lost member, and then it's all love here. Says, hey guys, what's going on? It's all love here.
Oh, Mello.
Oh,
springboard to a clothesline.
Right on top of the Spanish announce table. See, it's still getting used.
See, that's crazy. I'd be mad. Like, y'all playing now. It's already broke. Like, come on.
They just have to get out their chairs real quick. You know what I'm saying?
That's my water bottle down there by y'all feet. Like, I'm pissed.
Maybe I should reconsider being a commentator. I'm glad we was in a VIP area. Now that I think about it, they had us in the VIP.
Frog splash by Mello. Say on the VIP. 2 count. Okay, I was gonna say too, just like I keep trying to call him Pablo Escobar. I can't get Santos, like Santos Escobar. he had the Falcon Arrow, and then when he turned heel, he slightly tweaked it to where it was a Mission Knuckle driver or a Phantom driver. He turned to it, so it's the same move but like tighter and on the neck more. So I think they should bring that back.
So let me. How do you feel about Let me ask you this. I know we ain't at WrestleMania yet, but how do you feel? Oh,
ooh, right into a
big code breaker.
Okay, you gotta take that choker off, bro. It's starting to slide up.
I told you,
he's gonna
he gonna get stabbed in the neck by one of them nails. Look, he already.
He already did. You saw that?
Yeah,
yeah, he already did.
I told you it was gonna happen. I told you it was gonna happen. I told you earlier, like it was gonna happen, bro.
What if that led to the finish? That'd be wild.
Wakanda forever.
Uh-oh. What was you about to say, Leo?
Oh, how do you feel about Dragon Lee? What do you think he got hurt, or why did he lose his spot at Mania?
I think they knew it would be more of a draw of Andrade. They did it with Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody was feeling him joining that match. But I mean, hopefully Carlito turns back.
Oh, there go the referee bump we was looking for.
Here it is. Bow! Took that leg out again.
Carmelo got the best chop block in the game.
Yeah, he did. Look at him. Look at it. Look at his smile. Look at his face. All right.
I love it. Nonchalant.
Shawn Michaels. He is Shawn Michaels through and through, man.
Shawn Michaels versus Diesel, like you said.
Uh-huh.
He said, yeah, I think Andrade, they knew that would be a bigger draw, and it's going to lead into Carlito turning on Rey for choosing everybody else over him.
And I think this is Dom's faction, though. Like, I think they're leading into hopefully Dom, like, because they're all like vying for Dom to like making him the de facto, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because they all going to Judgment, they're going to split up eventually, right? So Damon Priest going to have to cash in. Dom has his own faction. Rhea's bigger than everybody.
Maybe him and Rhea still. I think him and Rhea still stay as a squad. I think.
Think
you
so?
know what I mean? I hope so. That would be dope if they did that. Hey, let's go. The referee out of there. Let me whoop your ass.
Trick like, I don't, man, bet. You want to play? Let's run it.
Oh, look at the ref.
Yeah, you're doing a lot, ref.
Oh,
he
ain't losing off no low blow.
No. Look at Carmelo. You hit me.
Bro, he got on the chain. He chewing gum.
Chewing gum.
He is, man. Melo is he is Shawn Michaels 100%. Shawn Michaels used to chew gum while he wrestled too.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell when they just students of, you know what I mean, students of the game, man.
Why is the ref still down? Like, you already got up to make the count. So why are you acting like you still hurt?
Because he hit that turnbuckle, so his chest is he's still bleeding internally.
Man, get your weak ass.
Look, come here. They are shooting that ref.
He done. Yeah, he done.
Carmelo's losing this, bro.
Look at him.
He should have called his security from the back.
I know, right? He about to miss now. Ooh. Hey, look, another ref all of a sudden. 1, 2, kick out.
That ref appeared quick. He appeared like the Undertaker.
Right, he was on standby. Yeah. And one of Carmelo's pieces fell off his neck.
He appeared like the Undertaker when he stood behind AJ Styles.
Right, yeah. There's a casket in the corner if you look to your left.
How you feel? Hey, look, on everything. Are y'all ready to see the Undertaker's return?
Let's run it.
He said he said he getting that itch, and his wife said, "When you gonna start training?" He told his wife. She said, "You really want to come back?" He said, "Oh,
the knees.
Let's go, Trick."
Yeah,
and we still have 17 minutes left. It looks like on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not over.
It's all love here.
They wanted to say, "Here's
it's all love here." How you doing?
You saw that? They wanted to say, "Here's your new champion," but they just said, "Here is your winner."
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, damn." It's all love here.
I like it.
Oh yeah, again, man.
They started 15 minutes early, so it might end.
Hmm.
but something's going on. Ava promised us something, so
Yeah. I like how in the game you can be up the referee anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I be on the ref. I be always punching the ref out. We are great. How are you? Robert Brown said, "Go D-Day. Did you do your homework by chance?"
No, not yet. I ain't did it yet, Rob.
We got to do Rob's homework. I be trying to catch up. I got catch up work to do, but I mean, stall me out, man. Like I still got a couple of more songs. No, it's actually reaching out. It's reaching out to the guy, because he been telling other people to that hashtag truth and them guys to to check us out. So I definitely want to reach out to them. Definitely, I appreciate him sharing our content pages with them. I definitely want to reach out to him.
Thanks for joining us. It's all love here.
Absolutely. I'm trying to I can't wait to I'm going to reach out to they're about to close out. They're putting up the sign. I don't believe it yet. Let's wait and see if it goes off. I never believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
So we didn't get a surprise from her, or did we miss it in the beginning of when they during the pre-show?
That might have been a surprise with Julia sitting there with William Regal.
But Julia, has she ever been at NXT before?
That I don't know.
Or was it just William Regal that had called?
I'm not sure.
They finna get on Ava if that's what it was. I'm going to Twitter right now. Let's see.
Oh,
let's see what they saying. Oh, Ava earlier announced the Women's North American Championship. We missed that. The introduction of the Women's North American Championship.
So
HBK
NXT
and Ava doing their thing in NXT right now.
So NXT has a women's mid-card title, but the SmackDown and Raw don't.
Yeah, Ava just announced NXT will crown a NXT Women's North American Champion. What are your thoughts? I think that's amazing that the women have another mid-card title. I wish that title was on a bigger was on one of the main shows. I think they do deserve a mid-card title on the main roster.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have that yet. I thought they'd have it there before they had on NXT. But either way, I'm glad,
That's one of my favorite titles now is that men's and North American title. That shit is so hard.
And it goes back to what you said about the World Heavyweight Championship. I think they're going to be playing hot potato with that this year because there's so many people that not only deserve a title shot, but like the actual main title has been on standby for a literal year. So they kind of owe some people a few reigns, you know what I mean? Even if it's short between Drew, CM Punk, and Sami Zayn.
So somebody joined the stand. I guess it happened during the pre-show, during the stand and deliver kickoff. So who was it that? Let's see. What happened? What did we miss during the kickoff? Was it William Regal?
Must have been. I don't know if it was before or after the Shawn Spears and Rich Holland appearance.
Rich Holland is crazy for that retirement and comeback.
I knew he wasn't going though.
I knew it too,
but I didn't know how they was going, what they were trying to do, and they had Shawn Spears lose to Dijak. Which since it's Dijak, I'm cool with, but anybody else, I really wouldn't have understood why.
I'm trying to look it up just so we can find out what it was. They're not showing nothing. So whatever it was, they let's see what happened. Trick Williams defeated Carmelo. That's all I'm saying.
So do you think this should have main evented, or you think Ilya and Tony should have main evented?
No, I think they should have main evented. Just because you didn't know where that match was going, and we kind of knew where the Ilya and Tony match was going, even though we was hoping for Tony D'Angelo to take it. At least I was. We kind of knew that Ilya wasn't dropping the title to Tony D'Angelo. Although I think Tony would be a great champion at some point.
Yeah, I think that Carmelo and Trick match was. I think it was good, but I definitely think it should have been more to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess you can't expect as much as you would a Melo versus Ilya when they tore it up in October, but still, I would expect it more like some kicking out of finishers and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was still a good match, but that was a long build up for like what seemed and felt like a 10-minute match. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Robert Brown says Scott Larson from #Truth interview indie wrestlers on his live streams. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. And we do. I did get a commitment for one, so I'm a holder to it. And you will see. It will be the big three will be during that interview. And I want to see how each one of us chop that interview up because I want it to be. I kind of want to see like how we do it for each one of our channels. I think it will be interesting to you know what I mean, from our different perspectives on how we slice the interview together, you know what I'm saying? And so definitely yeah, I see Ballet at the bottom said that we enjoyed it. The show was great.
Yeah, it was.
So I definitely am. I mean, like I said, I want all of us to be able to interview her. I know both of you guys are great at doing research on it. I'm kind of like leaning on you, DJ, for some questions and whatever the case may be, because I know what I know about J-Rod is from the indies, from UWW. So my questions would be related to just asking her about her journey and stuff like that. I mean, we'll figure it out on what we're going to do, but I got pictures and stuff too that we can probably pop up on the screen while they come, when she comes or whatever, but we'll cross it. But I definitely want all three of us to do it.
Yeah, I just watched J-Rod match yesterday.
Oh, the one on ROH against Queen Aminata?
No, not that one. When they were having the twerk off.
Who she had a twerk off with who? Oh, with the Queen of Twerk?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about her and it had to be RVD's wife. What's her name? RVD's wife is named
That's his wife. Oh man.
That's his wife, the Queen of Twerk. If you're talking about the Queen of Twerk,
yeah.
RVD's wife's name is the Queen of Twerk. Her name is it's Katie Forbes.
Yeah,
Katie Forbes. That's RVD's wife, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got video of her too. From the UWW event. RVD was there. They freaks too. RVD had. Let me tell you something. RVD had. He was there with two girls. He popped up with two other girls. He popped up with a femme and a stud, and then he had his wife in the ring. And he had just walked across the street from the dispensary.
RVD be going in.
Yeah, so and then afterwards, after Katie Forbes' match, she's up there. It's her, RVD, and the two girls. So I'm pretty sure they had a wild night. The girls were like they was in training. I was just like, all right, so you just over here, RVD out here wilding.
For real.
But
yeah, we enjoyed the show. It was good. I know my favorite match was the North American Championship match by a long shot. Everything else was good too, but that one really stood out to me.
Yeah, second place I would say after that for me at least was the Roxanne Perez and victory over Lyra.
Yeah, I'm glad she got that because that was smooth. Mm-hmm. I like that transition too. Robert says, "Go DJ." If you, I'm still getting used to the go part. So go DJ. If you had your own wrestling company, would you sign Chris Jericho, Christian Cage, and Adam Copeland? If so, how would you book them? I would book them like I booked them on 2K24 right now. I got a stable called the Canadian Connect, and I downloaded Jericho, Christian Cage, and Adam Copeland, and I threw Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in there with them. So all five are from Canada, and that would be like their thing. It'd be like the Canadians back in TNA, but like updated, more raw. They would be heels. That would be their thing. Like they think they're better than you. They're clean cut, original wrestlers. It would be like the Inner Circle, but better. The Inner Circle meets the Canadians in a way.
Or the Hart Foundation, a better version of the Hart Foundation.
Yeah.
When they was the Canadian heels.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I don't think that gimmick. I don't. That gimmick never got old to me. No matter what company tried to go that route, I always liked that gimmick because it gave us. I can't think of his name, but the one who made the Canadian Destroyer a thing.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't create it, but he popularized it back in the day with Bobby Roode and them back in the day. But it was, I think it was Pete, something like that. Anyway, yeah, we got a lot of good factions from that and good moves and everything, and a lot of good runs. Valley said Chris Jericho, Chris Jarrett Slowpoke.
Yeah, he's arguing as if Chris Jarrett Slowpoke tell you I ain't showing up unless you give me some hoochie.
Or Petey Williams, thank you, Rob. Petey Williams,
or some ruby boots. He don't wear the ruby slippers from Wizard of Oz. He needs some ruby boots. You know what I'm saying? So he can go and do his thing with Fozzy.
Chris Jericho.
He got to book Fozzy somehow.
You just made the list.
Oh yeah.
Robert Brown said Petey Williams. That's what I was thinking of. He made the Canadian Destroyer popular.
Mm-hmm.
That was back in the days when that was his thing. AJ Styles had the real style clash when he picked you up and literally jumped like 3-4 feet in the air and then dropped you.
Mm-hmm.
And Christopher,
that shit quick.
Yeah, yeah.
That was WWE that stopped it, right?
Yes.
They wouldn't let him do it at first.
Yeah, they wouldn't let him do it.
What happened? He was like, oh no, you can't do that.
A lot of people can't take the move because you have to throw your head back instead of tucking it in because they're so used to tucking it in.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do the opposite. So a lot of people got injured. Stevie Richards almost got injured. He got hurt, but he didn't break his neck. He almost did, but AJ kind of saved him. It's not a hard move to take. You just have to remember to do the opposite of what you've been trained to do. So that's kind of the same thing with that vertebraker.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the same thing, but you have to tuck your neck. That Gregory Helms used to do. That used to be my finisher on all the games I had growing up because it was the most devastating looking one to me.
That was a wild night in the club, kicking it with them. Hey, Gregory Helms is a party animal, bro. Like I said, that night I'll never forget hanging out with WWE wrestlers in the club. Like I didn't hang out at this show in the club. You know what I'm saying? Because just you know what I mean for just because it was like, you know what I mean, they were breaking down the ring and all that stuff. I got out there, my ride was outside. It was already midnight. I low key started falling asleep during the last match.
Man.
I damn sure I almost did it, but I stayed awake. I just needed some coffee. But my guy Dan that was next to me that was doing the commentation with, he was like you know what I mean, he was loud enough to keep me awake. So it was like, all right, you know what I mean. But I'm pretty sure he was tired too, and it was cold, and the doors open. So we in the club. It's a club, so the doors open, and they know, you know what I mean. They didn't have no way to keep us warm. It was just, I was like, man, this match was dragging. I'm like, all right, bro, come on, let's end this match. It was a good match, but it was like, let's get this over with.
Right.
Surprisingly, Arian had her match like earlier in the night, but it was great to see her still be able to go. And she got powerbombed through a door. She didn't have tables, she had a door. They used doors. They set up the 2 doors on the on these 2 chairs, and they had the ref help.
Yeah.
And it, like I say, the ref was so funny because he was a real life crypt keeper. I'm like he was a real crypt keeper. Like he was like, yeah, you know, this ref is a real crypt keeper, right? I was like, what? He was like, yeah. He said I'm like, oh, okay, so we just got real crypt keepers out here. I said, I guess we'll have somebody to bury somebody after they go through the table.
Yeah, like you're getting double time for working today. Seriously.
RB said, how would you deal with Jared Slowpoke? Would you give him some hoochies or no?
I mean, he can have he can't have none of the AEW girls. He can only have like early 2000s divas. Like I'll give him Dawn Marie.
Wow.
Molly Holly on the Thursday or something, but like we can't give Jericho no special treatment. He can have his bubbly, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't put no hoochies around him right now, especially with the allegations.
Those are some walls of Jericho that they didn't mean to get into.
Oh shit.
Is RV Robert says, is RVD digivolving or no?
Hell yeah. Yes, he is.
RVD digivolve every time he smoked that pack.
Mm-hmm.
He turned into RVD digivolve into DVR Like he
He
recording
said
everything.
DVR. Yo,
Like,
yo, you know he's recording everything. I told you he had 3 of them with
everything.
him. I told you
Mhm.
he had his wife and 2 others with him. He had 3 of them things with him. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
DVR.
He be recording. He be like, yeah.
Oh man.
R B D.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it going.
The Hollywood Blondes.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
The
Frog
Hollywood
splash.
Blondes. Oh, he said frog splash off the top. Off the top. You.
No Diddy. Yeah,
Hey,
man.
nah. Hey, I'm telling you, even the stud was bad. She was bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I was looking at her like, damn, and like, cause they was outside and I seen them, and I was out front and I was telling them to fix the marquee, because whoever did the marquee was they was dirty for the way they did the marquee, because you know UWW is owned by what's his name from Rampage Jackson.
Okay.
So the marquee read when they did it, it said what did it say? Women faux wrestling.
Oh. Like FAUX?
Huh? No. Faux. How we say it.
Oh.
Instead of women of wrestling, it was women faux wrestling.
No, man.
I was like, so I didn't. I saw them come outside, and this is after I had asked them, can I film and take my stuff inside? You know what I'm saying? So, it was before I asked. So this is kind of one of the things where they let me bring my camera in and film.
Mm-hmm.
And how I got good with my guy Todd, who gave me his number. So whenever UWW is in town, you know what I mean? They're like, yo, you can come and work on crew. They told me I can. That's one of the other jobs that I got. Whenever they come back, this is why they. So he's like, I said, hey, you guys might want to change your marquee. You know what I'm saying? I swear I was in the middle of making a GIF and I stopped. I still got the picture, and I just said. But I was like, you know what? I probably can work this. You know what I mean? I said, man, I'm not gonna do that to them. You know what I'm saying? This is a black man's company. You know what I'm saying? You don't touch a black man's radio. I'm not finna do I'm not finna do him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was just laughing because it said women faux wrestling. And I'm like, oh man. So I'm like, they knew what they was doing, because the other side of the marquee said women of wrestling, but this side said women faux wrestling. So he must have pissed off whoever was doing the marquee.
They fired
him on the spot. They fired him on the spot. They was, oh yeah, he's fired. Oh, girl came out. She was like, he's fired.
Okay, McDonald's, McDowell's coming to America.
He said McDowell's. Hey man, that one might be the only one I go to. I think I'm about to look up and go to the original. I have an original McDonald's that's not too far from here. One of the last ones with the one arc.
Yeah.
With the single arch, and they still my brother said they still sell the McPizzas, and I'm trying to go see if they got some Mighty Wings. I'm gonna get some Mighty Wings for lunch if they got them.
Hey, bet run that.
When the last time you had Mighty Wings?
Never.
You never had the McDonald's chicken wings?
No. No.
That might have been the only fire thing I've ever had from McDonald's that it was like, all right, I gotta go get me some wings. Like,
I believe it.
That's wild. And they have the McPizza. Now, I don't know what the McPizza tastes like. I'm not fucking with it either. I'm kind of scared. You know what I'm saying? Especially today, that it seems like they be just printing. They 3D printing their food these days.
They 3D print. They probably do. Like KFC, they got a new pizza.
They 3D printing their pizzas now?
It might be. I mean, I never heard of KFC having pizza. So when they came out with the pizza, I was like, okay. And I looked at it, and it looked like when I got it, it looked just like the picture. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. It looked bad, and it was bad. Like, I got the chicken, and it was like 4 breasts, like fried breasts with like some type of pizza sauce, some cold mozzarella sprinkled on top, and these random pepperoni slices. And I was like, this doesn't really look appetizing. Like, and it wasn't. It was weird. I never got it again. It was a very bad combination.
One or two things are gonna happen. Either I'm gonna get that pizza y'all all been talking about, the what is it, the honey whatever, that pizza that Domino's has. I'm eating bad this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I'm eating horribly for WrestleMania, and I'm gonna eat on. I'm sorry if I eat on stream. I got sushi in the refrigerator. It's going down this weekend though, before I start my diet and start working out again. You know what I'm saying?
Leo, no, like you told me, eat on camera. It's fine. Y'all gonna see me on here.
And look, I'm pulling out the sit-up machine and all of that. I'm getting back on my workout. I'm about to start working out, doing my workouts again this week. I've been saying that, and I kind of have been working out. I started walking, and my timing on my runs. Oh man, go down to the comments because I see Tati just hurt my feelings.
Pizza Hut doesn't have the honey pizza anymore.
Oh no! And Ballet said they took the Mighty Wings off the menu years ago. They are pretty good. Yes. Yeah, she's. I'm glad you can still get them. Yeah, they have. I'm telling you, there's a McDonald's right now. There's a whole. McDonald's is on every block, like crack dealers. So you know what I'm saying? Like they have one McDonald's. I'm gonna take a picture of it, and I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna see if they got the Mighty Wings. If they don't, then I'll get something else. And I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'll have it later so y'all can see it. With what the original McDonald's still looks like that sits over here in my city, and that way y'all can see with the one arch and all of that, and it's set up still old school, damn near like the stand almost, but you can still go inside. And I'm gonna go see what they have in there. They said my brother said they sell everything in there, like everything McDonald's ever had that's ever been on the menu or taken off, they sell it in there.
Well, that's good. Got like a McDonald's vault. Go there for whatever we had in the past.
Yeah, hopefully they not. It's not from the past. That's just make sure.
Yeah, exactly. Robert Brown said, "How about Adam? Like Adam Copeland? As far as how will we book him? I think Adam's already on edge. I don't know if we really need to mess with Adam Copeland like that. Like, because I saw a picture of him recently when he fought dude, and he's starting to kind of look like CM Punk did in the worst part. Like the eyes are starting to sink in, and he looking scary. Whatever the regimen is over there, we need to change it because Edge was looking really healthy right before he left WWE. Like he looked like when he first got back, his eyes were sunk in, and he looked like a madman. Then he started getting healthy and getting some weight on him, and but now he's starting to kind of look stressed out again. So I don't know. I think. But
him and CM Punk trading places.
Yeah, like he looked like he just done. Like, like I don't want to see Edge like that. You know what I mean? So
because he got to take all them young ass moves. He didn't expect it to go over there and do all that. He's 50. He wanted to go over there and wrestle with all them young guys, but now he back there dealing with the politics, dealing with the bullshit. Yeah, he came out and tried to save Tony with that weak ass speech. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm not caping. Look, I love AEW, and I'm not. And they said like CM Punk said, Tony is a nice guy, but he is not a boss. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's trying to be a boss right now, or he's letting them do it, but he's injecting the NWO poison in himself by hiring the executives from the WWE. Now they're doing budget cuts. They lying to him. They got him looking crazy with the situation with the boys. Then he backed it up, and when they asked him about it again during the press conference. And he talking about, I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather talk about the great show we had and did it. No. Address these allegations.
And then no.
Address these allegations, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop with the theatrics now, bro. Like we want your company to succeed, but you can't do it if you just gonna play company man and play just you turning in events in front of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I hate to see it.
Somebody else compared Tony to Vince. They said he reminds me of a young Vince from back then.
Mm-hmm. Tati said, "Have you guys ever?" Oh, Ballet says, "I remember the McPizza from the late '90s." Yeah, they said they still have it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go see it. If they have it, I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna order that and some wings, and I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Tati said, "Have you guys ever had birthday cake from KFC or McDonald's?" I have never.
I have not. And if they have some, I'm gonna get one of those too. I'm gonna get like the old school.
You gonna go in?
I'm gonna get all of the canceled shit from McDonald's and go in with a grimace. They probably got the grimace shake.
Don't get the grimace shake.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it just because they canceled it. Everything they canceling, I'm gonna order.
You're gonna start looking like Edge. I'm telling you.
Skip this comment. Hold on.
Oh shoot. Oh, Robert.
Which one? No. We. Oh, he said, okay, it's next after Tati's.
Okay.
Adam Copeland, if he said, I ain't showing up unless you deliver me some hoochies.
No.
Beth Phoenix.
Beth gonna whoop that. Yeah. Hey, we said the same thing.
Mm-hmm. You see, she's still in the game this year.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, Beth gonna put him in a what's that move called?
What's Beth's? If anybody in the comment, I forget Beth's finishing move. Let's see. I can look it up too. I'm being lazy. Let's see.
Oh man, just can't think of it right now. I don't know.
One of them, they don't give it to us beforehand. What was Beth Phoenix finisher? Lyman Hill wrestler style finishers. Down in flames. The glam slam.
Glam slam. Yeah, she gonna give Edge The glam slam. Edge would literally get beat up by his wife.
She gives him the glam slam when.
No.
Edge,
look, Edge on there like,
please, yeah, man. Look, what was the TV show he was on? Because then he brought Christian on. Like they always follow each other around.
I don't remember, but Edge is. I don't want to see Edge get hurt anymore because you think AEW is treating him bad. Beth Phoenix will treat Edge if he come there with somebody. Let Edge show up there with Thunder Rosa.
Let's see. He was in. I didn't know he was in Percy Jackson. And that was that's the new one he was in. Okay. Haven. That was the name of the show that he went on and took over, and they joined, and then Christian came on later.
Oh, okay.
But we had Pastor Copeland preaching on Dynamite. Testify. Him, FTR walked their comments back and said they wasn't talking about CM Punk.
I bet they did. Ballet says the mixed spaghetti. All right.
Yeah, I remember the mixed spaghetti. I remember that. Now, see, if I come back with all this pasta and shit, and I get it, I'm gonna have to eat it on stream just so y'all can see it, just so y'all can clown, and then we can have some extra content and we can chop it up. Because I will go get this stuff just so that way y'all can see it.
You're gonna come up here with the mixed spaghetti, the grimace shake, the McPizza, man,
the McCanceled meals,
the whole McCanceled meal,
WrestleMania and McCanceled food. I'm gonna have a McStomach ache after I eat that shit.
For real. You're gonna have to go see McMahon. Ballet said, by the way, bring back the real fried apple pies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, undefeated.
Yeah,
undefeated.
The fried ones or the baked ones?
Fried.
Okay.
Fried. Ballet said McDonald's birthday parties were very popular in the 80s.
I agree.
Yeah.
I had a McDonald's birthday party as a kid, and I enjoyed it, and had to remember the playground and used to go play outside. Before they start taking them out of all the restaurants, my kids did get a chance to go because they took them out in the late 2010s or whatever. My kids got to go sit at McDonald's and play inside of the little playpen before, but now we don't need them. I'd be scared to was it Chuck E. Cheese? Like during the pandemic, I was like, my daughter was like, "Can we go to Chuck E. Cheese?" I'm like, "Ain't you a little too old to go?" She was like, "No, we can go." I'm like, "Nah, but we in the pandemic right now. Like Chuck E. Cheese is wide open. Like you gonna get in there and they got it inside of the ball pit. Like you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get sick getting in there. Don't do it."
Yeah. Plus, I think I got lost at my McDonald's party, and this was my cousins. It took a long time to find each other.
My birthday coming up, and I think I still have birthday party syndrome from somebody breaking all my Constructicons that I got. I had the whole set somebody gave me from Transformers.
Speaking of that, there's something called Connects. I don't know if y'all ever remember them, but it's like Legos, but it's I wouldn't mind getting a pack of those and really just getting some serious nostalgia, because I had that when I was a youngin' with my cousins, and we used to watch a bunch of shows back then too, like Gundam and all those early anime type shows when they first brought them to America. So we was making all type of figurines with it. It was pretty dope. I wouldn't mind getting a little sense of nostalgia by building those. Get you Ballet was getting weak. Robert said Tony Khan probably gonna pay you billions if they start asking about them allegations. He probably will. He like to throw money at stuff, so that's Tony. Ballet said, "Get your hands off my Megatron."
Hey, I love Transformers, right? So Megatron, he was just a 9mm, right? Like how that's all he was. He was a 9mm with an extension, with an extended clip and an extended barrel and a scope. That's it. If you broke it down, he was just a 9. You know what I'm saying? He was like a little deuce or something. You know what I'm saying? He was a small gun that just expanded. He was a 9mm that was just expanded to be a bigger gun. That shit it tripped me out when I got older and I looked at it.
So if you put him by some other Transformers, he gonna be like dude was in Harlem Nights, and everybody was shooting. He come at the end. Pew!
That was a J. Cole meme where they were saying that I think what's the name that used to be on Joe Budden podcast? He had the little shot like everybody else is shooting, but J. Cole's shot was just pow. it was Maul posted it like, man, it's mid. I can't wait to hear what Joe Budden got to say about this today while I'm on my little drive to go.
J. Cole, I mean, Kendrick, he just noticed something that, and that's for a whole nother video. We can get on that Kendrick Cole tip because, like, that Cole, a lot of people like Cole, but I think Kendrick saw something in Cole that some of us have seen a long time ago too. It's like he can be competitive when it's in his favor, but like if his back's against the wall, he really ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick is, like you can tell, like Kendrick is.
Yeah.
But all these rappers that are lyricists, like a lot of them have words and have bars and wordplay and all that. That's dope. But when it comes to getting down, that's a difference.
Yeah.
Like I got lyrics for days. Like I got bars, metaphors, but if you went against me in a battle rap, like you'd probably smoke me because that ain't how, you know what I'm saying? That ain't my style. Okay. So Cole is like, he's more of a passive aggressive disser.
Yeah.
Kendrick will get on you like 1v1 directly.
That's
you know
how
what I'm saying?
That's how he was trained. It was just my brother-in-law just scared the shit out of us and had us in the and like I say, I will always say it every time. My brother-in-law used to be like, hey, you know what I mean? And you can look his name up. Actually, he went viral for the Kanye shit, and he got death threats. This is the one thing I'm afraid of on when I started doing like live content. And I'll share the story before we wrap up because I know we finna go, like, you know what I mean, before so we can get ready for the tonight. The one thing I was always afraid of was what they did to my brother-in-law, which was if you remember when Kanye threw the mic down at his show when the Donda 2 sessions. Mm-hmm. They blame my brother-in-law for that shit, which is he's the one that built me and Kendrick. They you know, you can look up Deion Friley and you'll see it, right? Just type it in.
Deion Friley.
Yeah, and you'll see it. And they like Kanye's fans, you know how they are, right? Mm-hmm. They're just as bad as Drake fans. You look it up, like, and the mental health crisis that my brother-in-law went through, it made me sad because he's still going through it, and nobody came to his defense. Kanye, and he didn't do anything. He wasn't even booked to. He wasn't touching the soundboard for anything to happen. Like that wasn't even his job at the show. Mm-hmm. And to hear it from him and to talk about it, and like he's still like he's hurt from that. Like Kendrick didn't stand up. His brother, who's Kendrick's manager, didn't stand up. You know what I'm saying? Like I lost respect for them in a little bit of way because of what they did to him. You know what I'm saying? By not standing up for him. Like I don't fuck with Kanye because he should have said something. You know what I'm saying? Right. Nobody. And then it was just all it came from was just, this is why I definitely named my shit No Dirt Sheets. It came from a small little blogger who's a nobody that pointed out his name and said that he was the guy that's on sound. And that wasn't his job, was to control that part of sound. He's just an audio engineer to make sure the levels are right. That's what he was doing for that show. Even though, you know what I mean? And so now his whole career went up in smoke afterwards. You know what I'm saying? He can't get booked for shows and stuff like that because he was the guy that got blamed for the Kanye shit. And so the mental health shit that he went through after that shit scared me as being a content creator. You got to be able to be strong for this shit. My brother-in-law is a behind the scenes kind of guy. You know what I mean? But to build Kendrick, though, back to that, he built us to be assassins. He told us, he said, what if you in a room with like fucking, he told us, he said, what if you're in a room with Method Man, Redman, and all of your favorite Busta Rhymes and everybody, and you have to, he said, at some point you're going to be in these rooms with these people because that's what he knew we were going to be good. He was like, y'all going to be in a room with these dudes, and then you're going to have to, what are you going to do when they writing their verses and it's fucking, you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them verses. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do when you got to sit there and everybody is in their corners and they looking around on their pads and they writing fast and you writing slow? You know what I'm saying? What you going to freestyle? You ain't got time to do that. You ain't going to be able to go in there and do that. And they verses is, you know what I mean? Is filet mignon, and what you going to come with. So right. He scared us into making sure that our everything is dope. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I learned how to, you know what I mean? I learned, you know, from Jay-Z, I did learn how to sneak this. I used to chew some of my label mates up like on the low just because I knew they wasn't better than me, but they was getting better opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's when I say, like, I got my infamous Ice Cube diss somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Where I love Cube, but I
you torched him.
Had to. It was because of what he said, but I mean, I buried it because it was like, all right, ain't nobody else gonna say nothing, and I didn't want to hang my career on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to be known for just that one thing. I learned that from another artist that my brother-in-law pointed out. His name was Flashy Freddie. He was from the East Coast Ballet. I don't know if you remember Flashy Freddie or not, but it was an MC on the East Coast by the name of Flashy Freddie. He used to work with Megahertz, and he dissed Ja Rule. He was only the one person outside of the crew that dissed Ja Rule. And you can look up Flashy Freddie, Ja Rule diss. And I'm pretty sure it's still there, but that's the only thing he's known for. And I remembered that, and I said, I don't want to just be known as a dude that just dissed Ice Cube and had a scathing diss, and then nobody remembers me no more.
Yeah.
Even though the rest of my music was fire. So I said, I'll let it go. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the people that when I was bigger, I used to look like him. We got fucking moles in the same place and shit. Like, people used to call me Ice Cube growing up and shit like that. Now I lost the weight. I look different, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they used to call me Doughboy growing up a whole time.
Doughboy.
You know, yeah. So let's see. She said, get your hands off of Megatron. And she said, Tony Khan will give you a blank check. Man, look, and give me a blank check. Okay. Like, I'm not turning down another blank check. I turned one down in my life. I'll never do it again.
Right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's another story. I had to turn it down though, but it would have been beneficial, but now I wouldn't do it. She said Megatron also wore a Page Boys hairstyle. He did. He had a bob or some shit. Like, he had a square bob. Like, if you go back and now that I think about it, Megatron's square bob was like
Megatron with a manual is crazy.
That's why he turned into Galvatron on this. He's like, you know what? Can y'all
Ballet said that's terrible. Talking about what happened to your boy.
Oh yeah, she did. She said, let me see.
And Ballet said, was he with the Dipset?
He might have got down with Dipset at one point. Let me see. Rapper. Not Fab Five Freddy. That's who's coming up. Flashy Freddy. Ja Rule this. Yeah, they Flashy Freddy has been buried in the like 900th page of what's the name? Probably. Yeah, so I'll find it though. You know what? I'm gonna ask my brother-in-law when I talk to him. When I talk to him, because he's so recluse now after that shit. Like, he blocked everybody on Instagram. The only person that talks to him really is my sister. But I'm gonna ask him for that. I'm gonna ask him for that old shit. I think my brother-in-law has he's one of the greatest teachers in hip hop, and unfortunately, like, you know, because he's so recluse now. But I think that he is very valuable he would be a very valuable like YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, I think he's out. Like, I won't even say what he's doing for work right now, but he's working a regular job. But he's so important to the hip hop culture for what he gave us Kendrick Lamar, bro. Like, he spent hours. He lost you when you start and you get in entertainment, you lose everything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna wrap up after this. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I just be talking and shit. Like, but
you good, man.
He's so valuable to our culture because he gave us Kendrick Lamar. He gave us more than that. He worked with Schoolboy Q. He curated half of TDE shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he's a hell of a producer. Like, they always say that, like, because I do honor my brother-in-law a lot. Like, without him, he gave me my first like beats that weren't downloaded from the internet and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And his production was so fucking crispy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I always say I owed it to him, but then, you know, he chose Kendrick over me, which made me even like, all right, I gotta get good for real. You know what I'm saying? Then I go to sign to the label, and they sign somebody that was like a couple of years younger than me. That's my guy Status. And Status's first album was dope. It was because he had better beats than I did. Everybody had better beats, and I couldn't get my brother-in-law's beats. So
yeah,
I called the one person whose ashes sit behind my green screen, which is my aunt. I don't know why I called her. I was I was complaining, and I was just like, I need beats. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, she said, well, you know what? I met this guy. He said he works for Aftermath from Dr. Dre's label is Aftermath, right? And I'm like, yeah. She said, well, I met this guy. He said he works for Dr. Dre, and you know what I mean? Maybe I can give you his number and he'll make some beats for you. This is why I'm signed, right?
Right.
And I'm
right,
like, I'm thinking my auntie, like, man, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no. So I go to this dude's house, and he's one of the ghost producers for Dre. He's played me these beats. I'm like, this shit is incredible. I'm like, oh shit. I took that shit back. I swear to God, I one of the things that I like, what makes me a better MC, is that when I get to work with a new producer, this is why I've been begging for some of your beats, right? I'm like, I like to impress the producer.
Yeah.
That's just my thing. I want the producer to like my shit. I gotta be able to make you say, oh shit, You know what I'm saying? So that dude gave me the beats, and I took 5 beats from him, and I took home. And one of my favorite songs on my album was called "Pushing 10," or not "Pushing 10." That was produced by L. Varner's daddy. It's a song. I forget what the name of the song was, whatever. But it's on my first mixtape. The label went crazy when I brung that beat back, and then I rapped over it and shit. Like, and it was the beats that I chose from him were all dope as shit. And I was like, yeah, this is produced by somebody at Aftermath. So now y'all know that I can fucking really rap over beats. And that's when they start cutting the checks for me. And I got Crooked Eye and everybody on my album and shit like that. So Ballet says, I hope he can come back and help others. It's a shame for his talents. I agree, Ballet. And I just don't know if he just wants to be in the limelight after that. Like, nobody came to his defense. And you know, when it comes to, it's just a trust thing with him now. He doesn't trust very many people. He's been in the industry and seen just so much shit that makes you not trust in the industry that, you know what I mean? He may just not want to do it, but I think that he would be a very valuable person and a new face to come and just start talking on YouTube. He knows a lot of shit. He knows how to get shit done. His production is second to none, you know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned. And you know, he didn't even get to produce. He produced like a lot of shit that on Kendrick that he has in the vault. Like, he has the right to release that shit if he felt like it. You know what I mean? He could, and Ballet, like she's saying, he might be completely turned. He is, like, for right now, he is. But if I'm him, I'm pulling it. If they didn't help me, fuck that. I'm pulling a JT the bigger figure, and I'm dropping all of that early shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has vault of Kendrick shit. That's why I say, like, people think that Kendrick ain't battle ready or whatever. They may think that he ain't, man. That's why he sitting back waiting.
I don't know why they think that.
Listen, I'll be the first to say that J. Cole and Kendrick album exists. I'll give y'all that before we out of here. That J. Cole and Kendrick album, they about 8 songs deep into it and it exists. I know so.
Well, we shall see how that goes. How that J. Cole.
But it's there.
How that J. Cole and Kendrick beef progresses. We might even hear a sneak leak audio of King Leo melting the ice cube. And hey, you never know. There might be a surprise. Like I surprised y'all with the video. King Leo might surprise y'all with something y'all weren't expecting. That's why we like doing these lives, man, because we might hit you something in the middle of the live that you wouldn't expect, and that's what makes them special. So for those who scrolling down, see the lives on different pay-per-views, wondering if you should click on it, because everybody does theirs differently, and everybody has a different way of doing it. Some people just sit there and stare at the screen and don't talk, and some people have conversations about other stuff while they're watching it, like us. Like we just tune in and tap in because we all just hanging out, you know what I mean, and enjoying the show, you know what I mean. So we're glad y'all came in today, watch NXT with us. I'm glad y'all saw us as a duo again. It's been over a month.
Yes, Elimination Chamber was the last time we did the.
I tried to watch that again the other day, our stream, and I couldn't get past 5 minutes. I didn't realize how boring and tired I was. I completely apologize to everybody that wasn't aware of me at that time and known me as Elimination Chamber guy, because I could have the excuse that I was tired. I mean, it was 4 a.m. and I mean, but still, like, my voice is really, I'm just saying, like, my voice is really deep and monotone, so I kind of have to add more animation to what I do to make it more interesting. Otherwise, it's going to be monotonous, and if I can't hear it or I can't listen to it to where I cut off on my own self talking, I can't expect the next person to stay tuned. So I appreciate you guys for sticking it out and hanging out with us and letting our personality shine, because that's what it's all about. We about to get some rest right now. Hopefully, all 3 of us get rest at some point. I know we got a day. We got a few hours, y'all.
I'm about to go get the mixed stomach ache food.
Yeah, we about to turn up. If you see us all smacking, we're gonna be going in like.
She said I was on there with you guys at the Elimination Chamber. Yeah, you did. You stuck it out. You got up early. You was tired after that weekend too.
Yeah, I remember seeing your comments.
Yeah.
Tonight, what time? Well, we're saying 6, but that's a cushion, right? So if we all can be there at 6, we will. If not, stick around because we'll be there at 6:15. Some at the 6, somewhere around there. The point is to get there before the kickoff starts, because as you saw with NXT, they starting to do more stuff during kickoff hour time now, so you can't miss it. And I know Lil Wayne's performing. I don't know if that's tonight or tomorrow. I think that's tonight. And I assume it would be at kickoff. It might be in the middle of a show. I don't know. But since we don't know, I do know for sure CM Punk will be part of kickoff. That's going to happen. So we're all going to try to be there early. It's going to be a lot of streamers on here early. So that's what we got set. Tati has her set to 6 on her channel as far as the slot. So
that's 4 o'clock for me. So I will be ready. That's I got 3.5 hours to get ready.
Yeah,
and I'm about to go to the grocery store and grab some stuff for Big Bro, and you know what I'm saying, make sure he good. And then I'm gonna go grab the mixed stomach ache food, and whatever else we need for tonight. And and get ready for this evening, man. I'm happy. Thank you guys for hanging. Excuse me. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. I love this shit, man. So it's wrestling is life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, wrestling's life.
You stupid RBGBR.
That's what we do, man. We're turning up. So stay tuned. Watch WrestleMania tonight. We'll have more information about tomorrow tonight, because we're gonna have a date. We're gonna make a day of it again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? With the gaming and the WrestleMania night too. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching with us. DJ King Leo, and you'll see Tati later on tonight. See y'all later. Thank you. Tati Taker.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. I'm ready.
Gone.
All right.